What's up, guys? How you doing today? You rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm out here with my boy King Solomon from King Solomon Entertainment and News, and we're gonna chop it up today about Brazil, and we're gonna talk about foreigners, black foreigners to be specific. I mean, we could talk about foreigners in general, but black foreigners due to the racial issue or racism that they have in Brazil towards blacks. So we're going to talk about how black foreigners are treated in Brazil. But we just going to relax for a minute. I know it's an early morning live. I know some of you guys are still sleeping. Philly Dom never sleep. So we just waiting for some people to come on the live to ask some questions, and then we'll get into it. This was all inspired by my friend Vanetta from Fortaleza, Brazil. She did a couple of videos with me. She gave a lot of information about Fortaleza. She gave a lot of information about Brazil. I'm definitely going to do many videos as I can as possible with her. So shout out to Vanetta from Alabama, way of Fortaleza, Brazil now. She's been here 13 years in Brazil. And if you guys didn't see my last couple videos, go back, check them videos out. I did a whole bunch of videos, but I'm rocking out with my boy King Solomon from King Solomon Entertainment News once again. And talk to him, my brother. Talk to them. Talk to them.
Yeah,
Let them know a little bit about you.
It's a privilege to be here on the Philly Dom, World Traveler channel. Like I say, we go back. That's my buddy. And anytime I can come on and share and support my bro, that's what I do. So Philly Dom is, he's the man in this world traveling. So I come on to learn. I got my notebook. I'm learning. And it's a great thing to share. So I'm excited to talk about this topic with him today. To travelers, people love to travel, and it's all about safety, and it's all about being aware of your surroundings, and just it's different when you go somewhere you know about it. You just get a different response, or you're not like just totally green on going somewhere for the first time. You didn't do your homework, or you don't know how certain things work. So when you read up on something a little bit, it makes it a little bit easier how you navigate through somewhere you haven't been before, because other than that, you're going to be asking a bunch of questions, and you're going to look like a tourist, and then it's going to be like, okay, but you definitely want to know as much as you can before you go somewhere and travel. So sorry to talk about Brazil and to share with everybody what we have learned about Brazil and how we can empower you and bring awareness to you about if you choose to travel to Brazil or the surrounding countries.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I guess people want to know about my experience being here in Brazil. It's a wonderful country, good people. I met amazing people here. Food is great. Where I'm at, Fortaleza, the weather was great. Salvador Bahia, the weather was great there. When I was in San Paulo, weather was a little sketchy, but now I know that summertime is rolling around, because that summertime starts in I think December. So summertime is rolling around, so it's starting to get really warm and hot out here.
Wow.
Yeah, that summertime starts around I think the December. December, that's when they full fledged. December, January, February is their winter. Their summer months. Their summer months.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. I would say how I was treated as a foreigner, and I put the title is "How Are Black Foreigners Treated in Brazil?" Because not everybody's from the United States. You got black people in Canada, you got black people in Europe, got black people in Australia, got black people from Africa, you got black people everywhere. But they all come here to live. If you would talk to a local Brazilian, they tell you there's a lot of racism here. And from doing an interview with my friend Vanetta, she explained and gave the breakdown of what's going on as far as racism here in Brazil. Obviously, the black people or the mulatto, the black people or the mestizo people get the bad end of the stick here for the most part, from what I was told. But I can give my personal experience. I know when I go different places, they treat me a certain way, but the second they find out that I'm African American, they treat me a lot better. But I've been places, man, even in Salvador Bahia. I've been to a bar, and some people came up to me and thought I was like a waiter or a hostess there, and asked me to like get them a drink and stuff like that. because a lot of the jobs, like hostess jobs, either like your mestizo or blacks, a lot of people hold them type of positions. So they judge you a certain way. But once they find out that you're Black American or African American, whatever you want to call yourself, you get treated a lot better. It's like almost like what my friend Valletta said, uh, American privilege, United States privilege. They treat you a lot different. People respect you a lot more. But if they think that you're Brazilian, you could get the bad end of the stick sometime. Any question, anything you want to ask me, ask me. I see some people in the chat. I see you, Street. Street said, "Super Philly, what's going on, Streets?"
Sure.
And then Street said, "I'm in town." Streets, when you say you in town, that mean are you in Fortaleza or are you in Brazil? Because Brazil is a big place, man. Where you at, Streets? Talk to me. You gotta be Pacific. And Joel said live is too early, 7 a.m. in New York and 4 a.m. in Los Angeles. No, I know, man. My buddy that's on the live with me right now, King Solomon, he's in Los Angeles right now as we speak. We just felt like doing a live. But one thing about these lives is that we can do it now, and it's already recorded, so people can watch it on their leisure when they have time. We just felt like doing it at this time. Me and him was talking on the phone, catching up on some because everybody know I live in California, so we was just catching up. I was catching up on some information and some stuff that's going on in LA, and then we both said like, yo, let's do the live right now. So that's why we did the live this early in the morning. I mean, it can catch people while they're on their way to work. We got my boy Wilson. He out here in where he at? He's in Bangkok.
Bangkok.
So it's late in the evening in Bangkok in Thailand. So that's why.
And vlog is in Rio. He in Rio.
Oh, yeah, in Rio. That's what's up, man. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, we close now, man. I'll be down there soon. How long you gonna be in town, Street? Street, how long you gonna be in town for? Let me know.
It's amazing.
It's
fascinating, man. People want to know, the ins and outs when you travel these exotic places, and they want to know about it. They insight, you their eyes and ears, and so it's definitely interesting to hear. And not only that, a lot of people want to retire in these kind of places too. So
they
definitely want to know about it before they retire to see where they want to go, and so that's also important. So just give a little background to who I am. I'm James Claiborne. Kingside Entertainment is my entertainment platform. I cover anything from hard news, trending topics, celebrity news, entertainment, sports, stuff like that. So primarily I'm here in Hollywood, California, Los Angeles, and I cover entertainment and just everything trending. So our platform is growing, and always anytime I get a chance to collab with other great YouTubers, in Philly, I've been knowing them before, so anytime. So this is what we do, and so we want to get started, Philly, with some of the basic questions about being in Brazil and being African American or American in Brazil. What are some of the challenges and hurdles, if there were any, as far as navigating through Brazil, the country?
Oh man, that's an easy question, man. It's the language barrier. The language barrier, because they speak Portuguese here. They don't speak Spanish, even though in Latin America or South America, which I'm in, obviously most of the countries speak. I think Brazil is the only country in South America that speaks Portuguese, if I'm correct.
In Portugal, yeah.
So yeah, I'm versed in Spanish. I'm not a fluent speaker of Spanish, but I've been around the language a lot, and I can speak the language to a degree. So when I'm in Spanish-speaking countries, I can navigate a lot better. So this is a challenge within itself, being here in Brazil, because Portuguese is a whole different monster, a whole different beast.
Yeah, it's totally
it's different. And then even hearing it on the air is different.
Yeah, it's like Latin. It's close to Latin, or a lot of people say it's even. It could be close to, I think they say in Spain, something like that. So let's come to close to Spain, which is a different Spanish altogether. So we're absolutely. So you could not figure it out. You got to know Portugal to know how to communicate with them. But do a lot of them no English or speak?
Not that many. I'm running some hurdles. When I was in because I was moving around from city to city. When I was in Sao Paulo, a nice percentage of people there spoke English. Out of anywhere that I've been in Brazil so far that I've traveled to, Sao Paulo. So they say Sao Paulo and Rio, a lot of people speak English. So you could meet people there that speak English. But when I went to Salvador Bahia, which is Salvador Bahia is the blackest city
Hmm.
in Brazil. They got 4 million plus black people. It's
Wow.
the blackest city. It's like going to, I don't know, Washington, D.C. What city do we have? Baltimore with the most black people. It's like everybody you see for the most part is black. It's a lot of black people. I mean, it's, white people, um, mixed people, but it's a lot of black people there. But there in Salvador Bahia, not many people spoke English at all. It was not many people spoke, and you have to know some kind of degree of Portuguese, or I mean, you're gonna have that Google Translator on deck all the time because you're not gonna bump into people. And now I'm here in Fortaleza,
Mm.
Brazil, and not many people speak English here either. And when I was in another place called Recife, Brazil. Not a lot of people there speak English as well, so you have to. But if you do know Spanish, you could communicate to a degree because some of the words are similar, so you could communicate to a degree. But overall, I would tell somebody if they're gonna come here and they're gonna be in Brazil for any extended amount of time, or even visiting for 2 3 weeks, know a little bit of Portuguese or keep that Google Translator on deck.
Wow. And Wilson says, true, Brazil, the only one that speaks Portuguese in South America. He says two different Spanish and Portuguese is definitely two different languages for sure.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Because I thought I could pull, get away with the Spanish that I know. I call it survival Spanish because I use it everywhere I go. In the Latin countries, there's no problem. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
But here, no, man, they'll look at you. They don't know, all the words are not the same, and it's two different languages. Wilson is right. He's actually Brazilian. He lives in Bangkok right now.
Mm.
He's actually Brazilian. He's retired. He's living in Thailand right now.
Wow.
Bangkok, Thailand right now. But yeah, you have to know some degree of the language, man. You have to.
So is it, what about their public transportation? What about the getting around as far as how you get around, as far as the trains, buses, how is that is like getting around?
I mean, since I've been here in Brazil, I've got around many different ways. I've
Mm.
took public transportation, but that I took public transportation everywhere I've been. Like the buses, the trains. I did that in Sao Paulo because a lot of people there speak English, so they helped me, and I figured it out. You know what I mean? It's self-explanatory when you get directions. Like you just Google Map it, whatever. Say take this train, take this bus, and I did that. I had no problem. I really didn't even have to ask nobody. I just figured it out. Uber is probably the best way for you to travel around because it's the app. Boom, boom, boom. I need to go here. You don't have to know the language. You just go. You just type in where you want to go, and the Uber driver takes you there, and you go there. That's probably the easiest way to go. But I've took buses, and I figured it out. I took the train, like I said. I took every means of transportation, even taxis. Taxis. What I do if I take a taxi, I'll just before I take the trip, I'll screenshot where I gotta go, and then when I get in the taxi, I'll screenshot it, and I'll just like, boom, this is where I need to go, bro. Take me here. And he'll take me there, and I'll make go where I gotta go. And I've been traveling so long, man, to different countries. Brazil, I mean Belize, Salvador, I mean El Salvador, Central America, Haiti, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, a lot of places. I've been in a lot of countries in my lifetime. So you just come up with a system, you come up with a formula that you're used to, and it's cool. It just the biggest hurdle here, like I'll keep telling anybody, and I hope it resonates with the people that's listening. No, you got to know some kind of Portuguese here. You have to because you're gonna get really frustrated because you go to the mall, you go to the grocery store, you go to the beach. You're not gonna find many people that speak English. So, and that's another thing I can tell you with a lot of Americans. We do feel entitled that when we go places, people supposed to know our language, and that should never be like that. Wherever you go, you should know the language
Right.
where you at. You know what I mean? Because you're in that person's country. They're not in
Absolutely.
your country. Yeah, if they was in the United States, they was in Philly, they was in New York, it wouldn't be a story. It wouldn't be no issue. But
Right. Yeah.
you in
Yeah.
that country, you got to respect their country and know their language.
Mhm.
But I'm slowly, surely learning, alert words here. Good morning, good afternoon,
Yeah. The longer you there, you
bon
learn.
dia,
Yeah.
botar, bon, was it bonoche, which is nighttime. I mean, I'm not the best at languages and stuff like that. And a lot of people from the channel, they be really hounding me. And they've been
Yeah.
hounding me for Portuguese. I'm like, I just got here.
Right.
And even the trip for me going to Brazil was like almost like a last minute trip. It was like, all right,
Yeah.
go here, go here. Let me just go to Brazil. Like, you know what I mean? So they gotta work with me, man. When you constantly travel, they gotta
Well,
they gotta
that's
work.
good. You try to on new territories, you know. And
Yeah,
Wilson also say Sao Pablo subway
yeah,
system is among
San Pablo.
San Pablo's subway
Yeah,
system is amongst the best and most modern in the world.
he's
So
100% right about that. I
yeah,
did videos there. If y'all want to go back and check them, check my videos from San Paulo. I even recorded myself in the subway system. Yeah, it's up to date. Brazil don't seem third world to me. Brazil don't seem third world to me at all, man.
mm,
It's up to date. You know what I mean? Obviously, I've been in the city areas. I took the bus, so I've been to the countryside and I've seen, the impoverished areas and stuff like
mm,
that. But their cities are up to date. The Wi-Fi is good. Everywhere
wow.
I went, the Wi-Fi has been good. Like it's modern. It's a lot modern than what people would think it is.
A backpacker asked me, "Have I been to Caribbeans?" And I said, "No, but I want to go. I definitely want to go out of the country more. I got my passport. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I think I've been to, I think one out. I think Hawaii. That's the only place as far. But now Hawaii is a part of the states. But back
It's
when it
still an
was,
island.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's an island. But at the end of the day, that's the only one. But I definitely got my passport. I'm ready, and I'm going somewhere definitely out of the country for sure. You know, so. But yeah, but I think I'm gonna do the neighboring first, like Puerto Rico, because it's a part
Uh-huh.
of the states, and then Hawaii, and then I'm gonna stretch out. But
Okay, I hear you. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty
You
dope.
good,
So
Charlie.
yeah, so getting around is become better. You figure it out. The longer
Yeah.
you've been there, it becomes more and more easy. The language barrier is a big challenge. Um, and so as far as when you conduct business, do you want to change your money over? Do they?
Yes, you can't use they don't accept dollar here. You can't use dollars here. So if you're gonna have to convert your money. So either you go to a money exchange place
Mm,
and exchange it, or you can just keep your money in your account and you use your debit card, and you can go to an ATM there that it has to be an international.
mm,
You got to make sure it's because some ATMs you go, you might can't do your transaction, but you find one that's international that works with compatible with your card, and you pull your money out. It's
wow.
good to have money on you, but you can use your debit card or your bank card from the States or Canada, whatever. But you want to tell your bank before you go, because once you start swiping down here, you might get 2 or 3 swipes in, and then the bank will lock your card.
For
So you
sure.
want to let them know that you got travel plans, that you're going to be in Brazil or whatever country you're going to be in. So it works.
Yeah, the bank. I think somebody that took your card. They somewhere in the exotic island living it up on
Yeah,
your
on your card.
on your tab for sure.
Oh man, and
That's
something else
amazing.
I wanted to stress. I'm glad you brought that up, man. You bringing up some good questions.
Thank you.
Sometimes, no problem. Sometimes your card don't work here. Like
Mm,
you can go to like maybe to a restaurant or something, and you eat your meal, and then when it's time for you to pay, you swipe your card and it doesn't work. Sometimes our debit cards are not compatible with all their machines, so you want to make sure that you do have some cash on you sometime. Well, I
mm,
can give you guys an example. Last night I went to go get some food. I can't make this up. Me and a
mm,
buddy from the house, we went to go get some food. I got some chicken, got some salad, whatever. We got a drink, and when it was time to pay the bill, he put my card in the first machine because they
mm,
use these little credit machines. Like it's like a little credit machine. They don't. So I put my card. They put my card in there. It wouldn't take it. Then he had
mm,
to use another machine. It wouldn't take that machine. He had to use a third machine, and it finally took it. But
mm,
most places don't have that option.
mm.
So it's good sometimes. Let's have a little bit of cash on you. So I'm gonna
Absolutely.
say like 80% time your card works in their
Hmm.
machines, and then maybe that 20%, which is kind of high, sometimes it don't work. So that's why it's good to have a little bit of cash on you. And the money breakdown right now is 5 to 1. So $1 1 US is
Mhm.
5 of their dollars.
Wow.
So your money stretches like the international money from the States, American currency stretches far here.
Yeah, and I know the time zone is different from here, and in different places you travel, you got to be aware of your time zone versus theirs because the nightlife could mean that here business hours is over and it's hard to get anything done. Like you can't call your bank or you can't sort it out if something like that happens. You got to be make sure you take care of that business before the nightlife. If you want to go out and enjoy your day, that
Yes,
business is
indeed.
done.
Yes, indeed. You have to. You have to because some
Wow.
banks, yeah, some banks are not 24 hours in the States, so it's hard
Yeah.
to sort that out. You're right about that. You're right
So
about that.
be mindful of that for sure.
Yeah, but that's a
Um,
big issue. That's a
mm,
big issue. That's why I bring that up for. I call it for the passport brothers and anybody that's traveling. You know what I mean? Yeah, to know that when you come to Brazil that your debit card might not work sometime.
yeah, for sure.
So
So
have cash on you.
and so in regards to conducting business too, like when you want to like you want to pay for your hotel or where you stay, when you want to conduct business, what is that like as far as what to use, what's the best way to go? Do you want to use reservations? Like say for instance, you reservated 3 days, but you want to stay a fourth day, you got to take care of that right there at the counter. Like, is it
Yes.
better to order and do it over the phone? Is it real challenging when you want to do something at the last minute and you got to do all this international um, changing around? So, what is the challenge in that? What would you
Okay,
recommend?
hold on for a second. We got two super chats, so I gotta
Um,
honor. I gotta honor the super chats, and then I'm gonna answer that. Big Hawk, what's going on with you? Thank you for the $5 super chat, my boy. I
that's what it is.
appreciate you, and
Yeah.
don't forget your boy Philly Down got Cash App as well, and also Carl Anderson. Thank you for the $10. He said I'm supporting your adventures. Thank you so much, man.
Wow.
Greatly appreciate that, man.
So much.
Appreciate that, man. Thank
Sure.
you once again, guys, for the super chats. Big Hawk and Carl Anderson. Appreciate you both. Thank you
Sure.
so much. And don't forget your boy Philly Dom got the super chat going to right there. Money time Philly Dom 75. All right then. King Solomon, what was the question? Let
The
me answer that question
question
again.
was like conducting business transaction that is non-reservational, like over the phone or prior to you getting there. Say for instance, you want to do conduct business right there at the last minute. Say you want to stay an extra day somewhere, or you want to add services and excursions. Like, what is that like to do international business there at the last minute?
Do it at the front desk. Usually,
Mhm.
sometime they might, if it's a hotel or like I'm staying in a hostel, they do have a couple people here that speak English. And it's funny, man. It's funny. This is like a sidebar story, but I gotta bring this in, man.
Mhm.
The hostel I'm at, usually when I'm at a hostel, most people at the front desk speak English. They only speak Portuguese. But
Mm.
in the evening time, they have a couple brothers that they hired from that work here from Africa. They're from Guinea. It's
Mm.
I don't know if anybody knows what Guinea is. It's in West Africa. It's right by Senegal. I think it's close to Senegal. They're in a country called Guinea. Yeah, I apologize for people that's watching from that country if I pronounce it wrong, but they call it Guinea, and they speak English.
Mm.
So, but usually if you run into any situation or anything, so I've been lucky that in the evening time I could deal. If I got anything to do, I can deal with them like around 4 or 5 o'clock. They come on the shift, but all you have to do is just use your Google Translator. But I would do it right there at the desk. Use your Google Translator and tell them what you want, and you get it done.
That's amazing. That's amazing. But yeah, so definitely be aware of that, of how you're going to, conduct your business and how you want to take care of it, because you got to be aware that it could be a couple of hurdles, but you got to be persistent and you can get it done. And so we're gonna answer that question probably a little later. One of the questions was how the Brazilian ladies is in Brazil, and that's one of the questions. But before we get
Okay.
into that, I wanted to ask you about. Um, when they discover, like initially when they see you, they because they go by what you look like. So you probably seem like you're black to them. So they get to talking to you, or to you tell them you're a foreigner, you're African American, or you're a Moreno, or whatever they term they use over there, like you said before. And you say you notice this is the difference. What
Yes.
if you decide not to tell them just to see, just to get the experience of what the locals are like? So what have you ever done that before?
No, I've never done that, but I mean, like I told you, when they thought I was a local, I was treated a little different. People wasn't really trying to talk to me or a little
Mm,
standoffish. I mean, they just not everybody, you know what I mean? It's a lot of wonderful, amazing people in Brazil, but it's not that excitement factor or value or anything like that. But what the second they know that you're not from here, because I mean, even with the females, even with other black Brazilian females I met or white Brazilian females, whatever, they're like, oh, whatever. And then the second that they know that I'm American, oh man, it's like the conversation is more energetic. They're more like, open to talk with you and different things like that. Body language change.
mm.
It's different, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy how oh my goodness. The black man, when he goes abroad outside of his country, he gets more love than he does in his homeland or where he's from.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah. Well, because they say because you're American. Now,
Yeah.
if you was a
American privilege,
local,
I guess. They
yeah, if
call
you
it
was
American privilege.
American, but I don't know. Maybe somewhere else it might be different. But
Uh-huh.
again, or you don't say nothing just to see what that's like, just to get that feeling of what the blacks go through there every day. You know what I'm
They
saying?
tell me it's
Because
a struggle. They
it's a
tell me
struggle.
it's a struggle. Every time I talk to one of them and they can speak English and we can communicate, they say they get the bad end of the, they tell me they get the bad end of the stick here. You know what I mean? They say a lot of police issues, a lot of job opportunity issues they have problems with. They tell me they get the bad end of the stick. This is what they tell me.
Mm. That's interesting. I guess it's everywhere you go, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Very interesting. So what are the ladies like there? You want to know what the ladies like?
I mean, all the hype that you heard back in LA and wherever else you've been, they beautiful,
Yeah.
sexy, easy going for the most part, easy to talk to, easy to communicate with, very friendly, very outgoing. They're totally different from the females that we deal with in the States. I can speak for the States because that's where I grew up at. I can't talk for other countries, but there is night and day from the females that we meet in the States, as far as personality wise. In the States, you can't even talk to a female. They think you want something. They have an attitude. They're already on guard automatically. Here, people will hear you out. They're more friendly, but the females here are amazing. I see why people come down here, brothers come down here to travel to Brazil, because there's brothers that travel here exclusively for females, for relationships, because they said they tired of the females back home, whatever country they're in. But yeah, it's a better personality. I don't even know if I'm making up the right word for this. Personality, their personality quality, better personality quality of women in Brazil than back home in the States.
Wow, that's
But they
interesting.
are beautiful, very feminine, very sexy. They smell good, like all the hype, everything. I can see plastic surgery is big down here because I'm looking at the shapes and the bodies. I'm like, is this possible? So yeah, man. But no,
It
so
could be
quite
natural too. I guess they probably be natural too, because they
yeah,
built like sisters, so it could be
yeah.
natural.
It's just the
So
way they treat you and everything is it's definitely another level.
so what is the nightlife in Brazil?
They party hard here. They party hard here. I mean, I partied a lot when I was in Sao Paulo. So I keep saying it wrong. Sao Paulo. Somebody got to correct me. So they always say you saying it wrong, Philly. Sao Paulo is it's not even it's the biggest city they have in the country. And the nightlife was there like any other nightlife, like in LA or New York. A lot of bars, a lot of restaurants. They do a lot of drinking. It's the nightlife is cool. They have a cool nightlife. I'm in Fortaleza right now, Fortaleza, Brazil. They party too. They have a good nightlife, but it's not as strong as the nightlife I felt in Sao Paulo. And then they had a pretty good nightlife in Salvador Bahia as well. And I was in a place called Recife. So the nightlife is good. They have a good nightlife.
The music
Brazilians like to
culture.
have fun. They party. They have a good time.
What about the music? They play they music. What they
They
play?
play a lot of their music. They got this music. I'm still learning their music, so I apologize if I don't know everything. But I do hear a lot of samba. Bigaji is another music. They the two that I like the most, and I hear a lot, so I remember them. But they have a lot of different genres of music. They even play jazz down here. They even have, they have the Brazilian jazz down here. That's a big movement down here too. But I like Bagaji, and I do like the samba music. And even though I don't know what they're saying in a lot of music, the beats are real nice, so you can like
Mhm.
bop your head and flow to it. Like that's one thing about good music. You know your music is good when it transcends past language barriers. When you don't
Yeah.
speak that language and people still listen to your music and you can still rock out to their music, you know you have good music. I
Mhm.
would tell any musician, whatever country you from, man, if your music is good, if it's good, even if I don't know what you're saying, but I can feel the vibes and everything, and it
Yeah.
transcends all that, you know you got good music.
Bossa Nova is one of the genres too.
Yeah,
Bossa.
bossa nova. Yep, bossa nova. That's like the jazz type music. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
bossa nova
Okay.
type music. Yeah.
And what about hyper policing? Is the police have a strong presence down there, whether it's daytime or nightlife? It's a lot of policing.
Yes, they do have a strong police presence. That's one thing I do appreciate about Brazil. You do see the police presence. You do. I'm here in Fortaleza. It's supposed to be quote unquote one of the most dangerous cities in Brazil. And I do see the police presence. I do see the police presence. Yes, they do. I see it all the time. I see the police presence here. The police presence is strong here.
And that considered a good thing in foreign countries, or is considered a bad? Is it a
And
negative?
in a foreign country, you want to see a lot of police. That means that it alleviates the crime.
Mm,
Well, and another thing is I'm in a tourist destination area.
mm,
The area where I'm at is called Morales. Or Mirales. If they say it in Portuguese, it sounds a little different. So it's a wealthy area. It's high class. So you got a lot of foreigners here. You got a lot of Europeans. You got not many Americans. I got a lot of Americans don't travel like that, especially in these places. This place in this city that I'm in, but you have a lot of European foreigners. You have a lot of foreigners from Africa. You have a lot of foreigners from Canada and some other countries. So yes, the policing is very high out here. Very, 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 very. Yeah, it's a nice, nice bit of a police presence wherever you go.
and that's considered good out there. Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. So what is one of the most popular places in Brazil that everybody want to go to? What is like one of the most beautiful places in Brazil that everybody want to go to?
I don't know what one of the most beautiful places is in Brazil. I mean, everywhere I went is had their nice areas and everything like that. But I know a popular place. I can answer that for you. As far as popular places, would have to be Rio de Janeiro. That's like their Miami. Like, if you watch the movies in the States and you in other countries, it's always movies about Rio de Janeiro. So Rio de Janeiro would be that's probably the top tourist destination or a beautiful place where people want to go. Obviously, it's not the most beautiful place in Brazil. They have a lot of places that are a lot more beautiful than that. I mean, I've even been to some islands now. I've been to two islands. I can't remember one of them, but the other one name was Sao Paulo. It's like Moro, Sao Paulo Island. That was
Mhm.
beautiful. They told me that's not even the most beautiful island here. They
Hmm.
told me in the region where I'm at right now, it's an island in this area that's really, really beautiful. So it's crazy. It's crazy.
Man, we want to give a shout out to Passport Light. He said he's a new traveler. Show him
Okay.
some love, so we're gonna give him a shout out, Passport
Shout
Light.
out to him. You see
Yeah.
anything in the comment section that you think should be answered?
I
You got the
know.
green light. You got the
Well,
green
I
light.
like the one that let me go up because it just everybody's still coming. German said most of the police are military police, which is a whole different animal. Now,
Yes, they are. He's right about that because I
okay,
do see the trucks. I do see their police trucks and they say military. I would have to talk to somebody from Brazil again and ask them, but I do notice they have military police and some kind of other type of police. So I want to know what the difference is with the difference between the two police. But then it says military police. It does say that on some of the trucks. I
no,
see
that
that
could
it say
be way
military.
more. Military police. That could be way
Yeah.
more. It's like our military policing.
Yes, I
You know what
hear
I'm
you.
saying? Which is way more like, local police, okay, they oppose a presence, but if the military come out and come on a local, the tanks and
Yeah,
stuff, it's gonna be like, what is that's you know what I'm saying? So you could feel it, the difference in the, the hysteria, you know what I'm saying, if that was to happen. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
yeah, I get that part, but that's interesting that they will have the military out there as their local police and policing. But like you say, you're dealing with a lot of international, traveling and people that I guess they want to really mean business to ones who probably won't be as threatened with the local police. You definitely
Okay.
more, yeah, just like if ours was still to happen at a higher rate, because we have a lot of international travel as well. They would, if they had to say, well, the local police can't do it, they send out, of course, National Guard, and they'll do the whole, they'll heighten it until they get to the military. Then the military, you
Yeah,
if you bad enough to still do what you're doing, and the military's out there, so like they gotta go ahead and do what they gotta do, get you up out of there. But
it get
yeah,
crazy. Yeah, I hear you on
oh, it's
that.
crazy. It's crazy. Clinton, Clinton the vlog, Andre the vlog said, "What's up?"
Yeah,
He's also a vlogger. He said, "What's
yeah,
up?"
that's my boy. He's in South America right now too.
Wow,
He's in Guyana, which is
Guyana.
an English speaking country in South America. Guyana
Wow,
is an
wow.
English speaking country. And I think it's only like two countries in South America that speak English. I think that's one of them. Or it
Wow.
might be, I think it might be the only one. Somebody would have to Google and double check that for me.
Yeah, shout out to him because he has a lifestyle and travel channel. Shout out to him and what he's doing. Yeah, this is amazing. Today talking about Brazil. We covered a lot of great things today. We got a couple more questions,
No
and
problem. Take your time. We got all day. I
yeah,
ain't
so
got
we just,
we can
just want to
talk. We
give
can
people a
talk.
real good sense of empowerment when you thinking about traveling to Brazil and other surrounding cities and countries in that area to give you some insight. Because my boy Philly Dom, who's a world traveler, is in Brazil right now. He's been there. He's amalgamating himself in that area, and he's learning stuff every day to navigate and make his navigation more smoother. And he's sharing that with you guys, and he letting you know, hey, you need to know some of these things before you get here, like the language, or how to navigate around, speaking Portuguese, which is their native there, and just making your trip, definitely more smoother. Taking
Yes,
care of
indeed.
your bank situation, that the bank know you're going there, and knowing the time frames, like when it's morning here, when it's late there, and conduct your business during the day here, so you could be ready for the nightlife there.
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
how to get around, whether it's Lyft, Uber, train, buses. You need to know these things. You need to know, you know what I'm saying? So you could be able to make your trip smoother, man, and changing over your money and changing over your currency. And like Philly Dom had give a point, always have some form of money on you, even if you like using your cards. Because like somebody said in the comment, cash is king. That's everywhere, right?
Yeah, cash is king. And then I see somebody in the comment section, A1J said, also check your bank statement daily, because sometimes
Wow,
when they say it didn't go through and you look at it at the account and it actually takes the money.
that's a good
Yeah,
one.
'cause they don't
That's a
double
good
dip on you, you know what I mean? They can double
one.
dip
Yeah,
on you.
that's it. That's it. That's it. That's so true, man. And you have to be aware because every cent counts, and if you overlook it, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beautiful thing. Always check your bank statements and everything, every transaction. And you just got to get better and better. And every country is different. Every country is different. Everybody, and certain things that happens in Brazil doesn't happen anywhere else. But you need to be aware of those things. All the difference of how that country operates. You need to know, and how to get around because you want to make your trip a safety. We always talk about how important safety is in
Yes.
traveling. Safety is important, and also you want to enjoy yourself when you go out of the country. So you want to be aware to not, ruin your trip because a lot of these challenges could like ruin a trip for you.
Oh
So
yeah.
you got to know, hey man, I don't want to ruin a trip, especially if you're not traveling by yourself. You could ruin it for your whole traveling group because you don't know nothing about that country.
Yeah.
But definitely, man, take some time to learn, take some initiative to definitely know something about where you're going before you get there. Now, also, let's talk about briefly the Brazil airport. What was that like
Okay.
going to the airport?
I landed in Sao Paulo. You go through immigration first. You know, they check your passport. They give you a stamp. They ask you how long you're gonna be in the country. I mean, before obviously we was dealing with the pandemic and all that. They didn't ask me none of that. All they wanted to know was how long I wanted to be in the country for. And after
Wow.
that, American citizen can stay in Brazil up to 6 months. That's all
Wow.
they wanted to know. That's all they wanted to know.
Hmm.
They didn't want to know. They didn't want to know nothing else.
Now the lady you've been interviewing, she's been there for 14 years. So if you want to stay there longer, you got to have like a work visa. You got to have different paperwork you got to file out, right?
Yeah. Well, what I do know, I met a couple, people from the states that's here. Some of them have digital nomad visas. I don't know I never asked her. Next time I do an interview with her, I'll ask her what type of visa she had and what kept her in the country.
Hmm.
But I do know that she's a registered RN nurse, but she's not doing that right now. She's teaching English.
Hmm.
She's an English teacher here in Brazil, and she teaches English online. So she must have some kind of digital nomad visa. I would think, just off the top of my head, she would have like some kind of digital nomad visa. I know with the digital nomad visa, it lasts like 2 or 3 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, but some people told me that like 2 years. So that gives them leeway, and then I guess you just renew it and keep renewing it and renewing it.
Hmm.
But they didn't ask me too much. They wasn't really panicking about the pandemic situation or nothing like that. They just want to know how long I was in be in the country for.
Well,
And I
yeah.
see somebody in the comment section there. They asked about man. He asked, "Is it difficult to get a visa for Brazil?" You
Hmm.
get a visa, you get it on arrival, man. You don't. It used to you had to get a visa before you came to Brazil, but no, you can just fly in with your passport. Right now, I don't even think you need what is it? I guess you get a visa on arrival. You don't really need a visa right now to go to Brazil if you're a U.S. citizen. It varies from country to country.
Hmm. Hmm. Wow. If you want to stay a little
Or
longer.
is it called like a visa on arrival? Like you don't have to go online or nothing like that. You could just book your ticket to Brazil. When you get there, you show them your U.S. passport. They stamp it. They give you 3 months, 2 weeks, whatever you tell them, and then you stay. But the longest you can stay here is 6 months.
And then if you want to stay longer, you got to do the following paperwork to do to work that out, right? Like
Yeah,
a job
and it,
keeping here or something.
yeah, and then some people. I'm gonna answer this question because a lot of people want to know it. Some people stay longer than their visas. I do that all the time when I'm in the Dominican Republic. I always stay past my visa time, and you just get a fine when you leaving out of the country. You're getting a fine. I think it's like eight reals a day. So it's I do the math for you guys. It's 5 to 1. $1 is five of that money. If they charge you 8 reals a day, you do the math on that.
Mm.
So that's like a dollar 20, $1.30, whatever the money breakdown is exactly. $1.10, whatever, $1.20, whatever it is, 30, 40, 50, a dollar. Let's say $1.50, whatever. We gotta do calculations.
So $1.50 times however extra days you stay.
Yes.
Okay, so that'll help you get in a hurry if it get too high.
Yeah. Because sometimes when you're dealing with countries like this, if you got a one-way ticket, right? When you're trying to leave, you're trying to get a good price on the ticket to get out of here. So sometimes it might not be in that time frame that you have. You know what I mean? Because you want to
Hmm.
get the cheapest ticket. You know what I mean? You don't want to take on. Why pay $1,000 for a ticket if you wait another 2 weeks? You can get one for $400 or
Right,
$500.
right.
You know what I mean? So that's another hurdle. That's why I brought that up.
No, that's really really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people are really going crazy in the comments because they like what we're saying or we're provoking thought and they're just sharing information and that's the good thing about doing this because a lot of people who are either there watching or they're world travelers, a lot of world travelers on here, a lot of traveler bloggers on here, they're sharing, they're chiming in because they travel. So a lot of people are talking about the visa situation and it's the comments is going crazy, so it's just going up so fast I can't even read them. But they were
Uh-huh.
saying that it's things you can do to make that happen. So, and they say a lot of people. What I seen quickly was that Americans have favor in a lot of these countries to where it's not that hard to
Yes.
get it. So that's what I was seeing. So that's really really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you don't really yeah you get everything when you arrive here. I don't know if you want to call that visa on arrival or whatever.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have to go online or anything like that to come to Brazil. One,
Yeah.
two, three. Just jump on the plane, book your hotel, book your Airbnb, book your hostel, whatever. Because that's the three places. There's only four places you're gonna stay when you travel, either at a hotel,
Mm,
a hostel,
mm,
Airbnb, or
mm.
somebody's house that you know here
Right.
in that country. There's no other way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's cool. That's just what you do. You know what I'm saying? But it's all predicated on how long you stay. Because if you stay a long time, you
Yes.
want to stay probably with family or not family, because family don't want you to stay so long. But you want to. So well, so it varies. So
Yeah.
it's depending on what's best for you and your traveling and how long you're going to stay, because that's how you determine. Okay, where's my living arrangements? Or if you stay with family first, then move to your own little. If you're gonna stay longer, or you could work it out, but you have options. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? So you could definitely do what's best for you. But those are the four main ones when traveling abroad in countries like Brazil. But you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. American citizens, what YouTubers you referring to? Name one. Don't be scared. Uh,
What YouTube? What far as what are you
I
saying?
don't
What's
know. At American
your question?
Citizens, what YouTube you referring to? I don't know what Ray J must have seen something, and he talked maybe something we talked about. He was like, "What we referring to?" So I guess you could clarify your question. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
re-clarify that. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, so that's dope. But Clinton Andre say, guys, support Philly Dom. His channel is fire, so that's getting a lot of love on here, Philly. A lot of love on here. So that's pretty dope, man. So yeah, man, talking about Brazil and the challenges and the good vibes and the people are good and the perks you get being American and depending on where you're from, and just a great experience. It's a great place to travel. It's a beautiful place to travel, and definitely put it on your list if you haven't been there. Brazil is a amazing place to travel. But yeah, for sure, for sure.
Let me answer a couple questions. I see in the thing. Raphael said, "No visa required." Okay, situation. Yeah,
Okay.
no visa required. Yeah, if you're a U.S. citizen. Okay, and then he said, he will likely be over there when Luna takes over. Yeah, they have a new president now. Well, he's not in office yet, but his name is Luna. That was the big deal down here. People thought it was gonna be real dangerous and
Mm,
everything. I mean, they had a changing of the guards. They have their previous president name was Bolsonaro, and then now they just had their elections, so they have a new president coming in called Luna. I think he was president before, but now he's going to be president again.
wow,
So
amazing.
that was a big deal down here. That was a big deal. You know, anytime you got elections, that's a big deal. That was a big deal. And also, American Citizen said, "I want to thank you, Mr. Philly Don, for never disrespecting our women as a traveler." Yeah, yeah, no, no, man. I'm not like that. Lately, some tubers have been disrespecting chicks, and they are throwing their mom under the bus. He said
No,
disrespecting the chick and throwing their mom under the bus. He
no.
bringing that fire. Okay, no problem, man. It's Brazil to the world. You know, I'm a guest here, so I'm always gonna have respect for the hometown people.
Yeah, for sure. It's a beautiful place,
Yeah.
man. And beautiful people. And yeah, whether you talking to the locals or whether you talking to people who are visiting, it's just a great place to be. You just want to make sure you're, letting them know about you. And a lot of people find you interesting. Once, like I say, once they warm up to you, they'll see how interesting you are, and a
Uh-huh.
lot of those barriers will come down once they warm up to you. But everybody got their little wall up when they meet strangers, But just be yourself, and hey, your travel. It's good to be like a traveler, because it's like when you travel, people can also pick that up too in your personality. Like when you've been different places, when you well travel,
Yes, indeed.
that also helps you too.
Then I
And you,
see Jay said, or Jerome, he said, how long does it take to get residence in Brazil? I don't know the answers to them questions. I would have to ask my friend Vanetta. I would have to ask her because she has time in this country. I don't know. I mean, we can Google it, but I'd rather these are questions I could ask her when I interview her again. I could ask her just strictly about staying in the country and immigration information, how what you need to stay in the country, and I can answer all them type of questions. But I don't know. I don't know.
well, you already asked it, talked about earlier about the treatment of African Americans, but my goal must have missed it because he said, "Do you see a difference in treatment between Black Americans and Black Brazilians in Brazil?" If you want to talk,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, there's a difference because they know you're not from here, so they associate you being American or European or wherever you're from with money. So they do treat you. It's like a classist society. Your money gets you in the doors that your skin can't get you in. So your money, you just being American, African American, and being in Brazil, and they know you African American. Yeah, they're gonna treat you a lot different because now you have money, you on their level. But if they associate Brazilians, Black Brazilians, and mestizos as workers and being broke overall. Now, I'm not saying every Black Brazilian here is broke. Obviously, it has to be some rich Black Brazilians in Brazil. It has to be because I see musicians. Musicians make money. I was watching a musician last night. I don't even know his name. We was all down in one of the common areas watching TV. And with a lot of their musicians are Black. And the guy said this guy was a millionaire. He was a Black Brazilian. He said this guy is definitely a millionaire for sure. And he was a samba artist or Bagaji artist. I don't know what type of music it was at that time, but so yeah, they associate us with having money. So if they know you're African American, European, Afro European, whatever you want to call yourself, Canadian, Afro, whatever, they associate us with having money. So yeah, they do treat you different. But every time I talk to the Black Brazilians, they tell me, I'll say it over and over in this live video. They tell me they get the bad end of the stick with jobs and opportunities, with police brutality. It's very similar. It sounds very similar to where we from.
no,
Very
no, it's very
yeah,
similar. So it's like
very
classism,
similar. It sounds very
but
similar.
definitely
Yeah,
still here, and classism
yeah.
like definitely get you into more places here as well. So it's pretty much the same thing, but it's just unfortunate because there are the indigenous people there, and it's just unfortunate, but it happens in Jamaica and everywhere else.
Yes, indeed.
But
And if
you have to.
anybody watching, not to cut you off, I just saw something in the comment section. If anybody watching, make sure you give the video a like. It doesn't cost nothing to get a video a like. If you want to see Philly down, you want to see King Solomon doing more videos, we need likes because that lets YouTube know that people are engaging and they supporting what we're doing. So we got 32 people watching right now. Let's get 32 likes. We should have more than 32 likes. So shout out to my boy, Mr. Dakins, for bringing that up. Make sure you guys take the time out. We'll give you 1 second and give the video a like. We would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate that. Get a video a like.
Yeah.
And you can support us via Cash App or Super Chat. Support the channel. It's hard being a traveler, but I always say it, somebody got to do it.
If it's okay, I could put my what's the name up in the
Yes.
let me do it in the
Put your
private
link
chat. It won't
in.
let me do it in the
Yeah.
comments.
No, you put
It
it in
won't
the
let me-
private. You got to put it in the comment one.
Yeah, but it won't let me do it. I don't have the option of
No,
doing
keep
it.
playing with it over there on the comment section. You can get in the regular comment section. I'm sure you could. Or you got your phone? Go on your phone. Go on your phone,
Okay.
and you can put your link in on the phone. You can go to the video again on your phone. Keep the volume down,
Yeah.
and you can do it there too.
Yeah. That's what I do. I'm
Let me
sure the
see.
phone got the option. Yep.
He's gonna
So
put his information in there.
what's the next city you're going to visit in Brazil that you
I
have?
don't know yet. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go back to Recife or what is it? Belém, maybe. I don't know yet. I don't know. In the next couple of days, I'll figure it out. But I'll definitely be moving around to another city to give you guys a different look. But I'm definitely 100%. I will be back here in Fortaleza to do some more videos. But Vonetta, and also I'm gonna push her to start doing videos on her YouTube channel as well, because she has a excellent understanding and knowledge and smarts of Brazil, and she needs to be pushing this information out on the daily, even if it's a 10-minute blog, unedited, and she just downloads it and she gives her experience and what's going on around her. That's all she has to do.
Now this is the lady you interviewing that's there who been there for
Yes,
14 years.
Vanetta, yeah, and her YouTube channel is Fortaleza in English. That's the name of our YouTube channel. Fortaleza in English is the name of her YouTube channel.
Wow.
Yeah, you can put your comments on there. You see it. You can see it now. You can go in the comment section. You
Oh,
see it.
no, yeah.
No,
okay.
you. I'm sorry.
No,
You can't do it on your phone.
I could do it on my phone.
Do it on your phone. Let's put your link in there so they can subscribe, man. This is my good friend King Solomon, man. We knew each other for years.
I'm trying to get it now because
he knew me from my days working at Walgreens. He knew me from taking some classes at
UCR. Yeah.
Riverside, the university out there. He know me, man.
So yeah, for sure, man.
He knew me from my days at Walgreens. That's years ago, yo. That's years ago. And we kept in touch all this time. Let me read some of these comments real quick, man, while he's doing that. Okay. RJ said American citizens said that YouTubers are disrespected for clicks. Chicks, I guess clicks, and will throw their mom under the bus. Name one person. I'm confused. Don't be scared. Mike said, do you see a difference in treatment between Black Americans and Black Brazilians? Yes, indeed. Yes. They have a lot more respect for you because now they know you have money because you travel here and you're not from here. It's almost like American privilege, like we were saying. United States privilege or something. American citizen said, no fear, Jay, okay. Cut said, morning, brother. Awesome videos of Brazil to the world. Yes, indeed, man. I'm trying my best, man, to keep bringing out that content for you guys. I'm out here with my boy King Solomon. He's trying to put his information in the description, man. I want all you guys to take the time out and subscribe to his channel. Let's get this brother to 10,000 subscribers.
Man, that would be dope. Thank you. Yeah. I guess I put it in there, so hopefully it'll start to move up. I think it's coming up.
It should come up.
It's coming up. I think it's after. It should be in between. Did you see it? Because I don't see it.
Verse, I see you. Oh, let me go to the end. Let me see. I don't see you yet.
I'll do it again. Now I can see it on my phone, but I can't see it on there. But I'm just gonna keep doing it until I can see. I
don't know why
it can't go up there.
I don't see why I don't see your in the description. I don't see it.
You see it in the private chat, but I don't see it in the comment.
Okay, what's it? I said I see, but you can switch out of the private chat. I'm telling you, you can switch out of it on your on the click the regular chat.
You mean the on the phone switching to the regular chat?
Yeah, even on the private chat on your YouTube on the StreamYard.
On the
yeah, you can click over. You can click it. I had people do that before they clicked over.
I'll say go directly onto YouTube. I see what you're saying. Right?
Yeah, you could open up another window and go directly on the YouTube.
Right.
And then put the comment in from YouTube.
So yeah, you got
you open up another window.
Right.
Okay, Jay said blacks. Philly asked the lady friend. Jay said Philly asked your lady friend about Blue Moon, Brazil. I'll ask her. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. Blue Mana, Brazil. It's on point, homie, especially if you like German type vibes. Okay, is it in the north? Where is it at? Is that in the south? Is that in the north? Let me know. And Jay said, I don't see his channel link. Yeah, they're looking for your channel link, man. When you open up Windows, mute it.
Coming
Okay.
now. Coming.
They looking for your link, man. They looking for your link. They looking for your link, man. Mr. Dakis said subscribers. Yeah, here we go. This is Fortaleza in English. This is Boleta. Bonetta. This is her link as well. You'll see it. Mr. Dakis has the link right there. So subscribe to her channel as well. You don't see it? If you go straight to YouTube, go directly to YouTube. Go directly to YouTube. Can you do it? Can you go in the comment section right there? I think he's in the comment section right there. We're trying to get him to
I think it's up there, right? It came up. I believe it did.
No, man, I don't see it. I think you gotta put something in the comment section. We would see it. I see everybody but you. Tell them to turn the volume down. Turn your volume all the way down when you open up the other windows, they saying. Blue Man New is the state of, okay. Aha, it's in the south. Okay. All right, I'll check it out. Your messages are hidden. Nobody sees them. Well, somebody do me a favor. His channel is King Solomon Entertainment. That's your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
Go to King Solomon Entertainment. Mr. Dakis is somebody, and put his link in the description. King Solomon Entertainment. It'll be a picture of him. That's cool. You got your Philly hat on too, man. I see you with that, man. I see you got the Philly hat on. Hold up, man. I'll do that. Let me do it right now. Oh, we can't get you, man. I don't know what you're doing over there. If I was there with you, I could do it for you to show you, but it should pop up. Put down the volume, they said. They can hear the volume. That's what they telling me. Put down the volume because I can hear it, yeah. Hold on. Somebody gonna get it for you. His YouTube is King Solomon Entertainment. Please not listening. Philly's not listening. He's not a moderator. He can't post.
Oh, they did it for me. That's dope.
Yeah, they did it for him. There you go. Yeah,
they actually did it for me. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I told them to.
Oh, that's so dope. I don't know why I wasn't able to do it. That's crazy.
They saying that you're not a moderator, but I can't make you a moderator because I can't you ain't leave a comment.
Right. And my comments
is to make you a moderator.
Yeah, but they deactivated. So I can't, for some reason, I can't.
You have to figure that out. You have to get with some kind of YouTube specialist and figure out why you can't put the comment. But I think if you look at your comment section, if you look at your comment section, right?
Yeah.
And you go to the right on your comment section, it's like 4 boxes over there. If you're in StreamYard, there's 4 boxes over there. I had another YouTuber had the same problem. He just clicked the other one. You on private chat, click out of private. It's for it should be another section there for you.
Yeah, it is. But
just click that one, comments, and it'll pop in there.
Yeah.
Thanks, but they got you. They got you.
Yeah, they got
Thank you, Cheesy Sama. What's going on? My Dominican boy right there.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all.
Cheesy Sama. Yeah, please, guys, subscribe to his channel, man. King Solomon Entertainment. Subscribe to his channels. I know you got more questions about the traveling. Shout out to the Dominican Republic in the building. Cheesy Sama, what's going on?
Sure. Sure. Man, so yeah, let's do a definitely recap and cover everything that we covered so far, and
Okay,
then we could ask a couple more questions concerning travel in Brazil.
not
If
a
you
problem.
if you plan on going there, and you plan on just navigating any foreign countries that you have not been to before, those who are interested in going to exotic places like Brazil and neighboring cities and countries around, you need to know these things. So we talked about the airport, we talked about the nightlife, transferring your money over, contacting your banks and stuff before, the
Uh-huh.
beautiful women that's there, hyper policing, which is a good thing, the language barrier.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Know
Um,
some Portuguese.
yeah, you got
Learn
to know
some
some
Portuguese.
got to know some Portuguese for sure. And
Bom dia.
exactly. And so we also want to know like what is the most visited places there, areas there, and what are our if you wanted to get a feel of the local life, and I know you said San Bahia is one of the places that's local. Like, where would you want to go to really get the local feel? A lot of people, when they travel somewhere, they want to go where a lot of us is, get the feel of local, not just the resort and the tourist areas. So, what would you recommend, and what is the most safest way to do that?
Um, if you're at a hostel, I'm at a hostel right now. You talk with somebody, a local. You talk with a local, and you ask them. You invite them out. Say, "Yo, I'll buy you some. I'll buy you a meal. I'll buy you some coffee, some drinks. Take me to where the locals go. You want to go. You want to meet a local to take you where the locals go, because where the locals go is a lot cheaper and everything. Like yesterday, I went to go get something to eat, and I went with a local Brazilian, and he took me to this restaurant right around the corner from the hostel. But it's the local restaurant. Usually, I go on a main drag where the beach is, and that's where the tourists go. So it's a lot more expensive.
Hmm.
He took me to the local place, and it was dirt cheap.
Hmm.
So you need to hook up with a local for a local to take you around, so you can go to the local restaurants, the local places where the local go, because it's always going to be a lot cheaper, and they know where all the tourist attractions, they know where everything is at. And the local, when you go to the local places, you get a more feel of the country, the place where you're at. You get a better understanding of your surroundings and everything around you when you go with the locals. If you try
Now,
to do the tourist thing, it's always going to be a price tag on it, and it's always going to be extra.
Now, the only concern that I would have being an international, what about the safety? Because it's probably not as much policing in those local areas, and more crime is higher. So would you recommend that when we blend in good, would we be so obvious that we are not a local, or
If no, I wouldn't tell you to go to them places on your own. You would have to go with a local. A
yeah,
local, he will keep you safe for the most part. He
got you,
knows he
got you.
knows how dangerous his city is. He knows how dangerous places is. So he'll tell you, like, I've been places in countries and they said, Philly Dom, don't speak. If you
Mm,
tell me something, whisper in my ear, we talk close together.
mm,
But if they hear you speaking English,
mm,
you come a target.
mm.
So if you
Need
keep
to
your
know
mouth
that.
shut,
Need to know
they
that.
don't know what you are. They don't know if you're a local or not. If you got something to say and you feel like you have to say it, whisper in my ear, and then we can communicate, or we can go in a corner where nobody's hearing what we're saying, and we talk.
Top G said
Yeah.
Brazil is dangerous AF. Y'all can't fool me. Like, what is he talking about?
I mean, they have. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, on the flip side of it, I don't like to glamorize this and say that, but they say they averaging like 60,000 murders a year. 60,000 murders a year. But my friend Valletta, she said that a lot of them murders are gangs killing each other for like territory and different things like that. And she said that a lot of Brazilians don't have street smarts. She said, if you in the States and somebody want to rob you for your cell phone, you just give it up. She said, people here, somebody got a gun on them or a knife on them, they want to argue with the person because why they don't want to give up their cell phone or their money. And then when they get shot, they don't understand what happened. Wow, how did they get killed? Or uh, how did it go from level 1 to level 12 on them? She said they don't have street smarts. She said a lot of Brazilians, and she said from the upper class, because the middle class and the upper class are the ones that usually are the ones targeted to get robbed. So she was saying that the street smart level is not that high here. She doesn't understand why. It could be maybe a cultural thing. She said maybe like, who are you to rob me and I'm a millionaire? How dare you? Like, who do you think you are? I'm not giving you my nothing to you. Like, And the States, we know somebody pulled a gun on you. Guess what, King Solomon? You giving up every bit of everything you got.
Yeah, and if you don't, if you with me, you better give it to them because they might get both of us. You give it to them. You can get that. You can get that back. What are you doing? So the person you with gonna be like, you better give it to them because it's not worth it. But it's something interesting. Somebody said it's easy to spot a tourist in Brazil and basically everywhere else. All it takes is a quick glance at their clothes. That's another thing you have to be aware of too. If you're going over there with Givenchy and with Goosey, like, come on,
they don't wear that. They don't wear that.
They don't wear that.
Stuff like that. And they also got their own designers here, and they got some of their own clothing line. Obviously, they're influenced by what we wear in the States and other places, but they got their own dress code here as well too. So yeah, that's true. That's true. They could, but they tell me, maybe because I'm black, they tell me that, I thought you was Brazilian. Yeah, everybody tells me that.
Yeah.
And I don't dress up too much. I got a regular shirt on. Like right now, I'm wearing a Brazilian jersey. This is a Brazilian. Wait, is this side? This is a Brazilian jersey. This is like what a Brazilian would wear. I bought this at a local shop. This is what Brazilians would wear.
Yeah, that's it. That's smart. So you know how to adapt though, because it's already a part of your senses to do that.
I've been doing this for a while,
Yeah, so already that makes sense. Like when you go to Africa, you put on an African attire or you wear something.
Yeah, I put the little African gear on and everything.
Yeah, I put my dashiki on. Sure,
yeah, man.
And you got to be with somebody that's from there. Like he's with me, he's cool. Okay, and enjoy the country. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, Top G crazy. He said dangerous plus high STD rates.
Oh wow.
He said, "I'm good, man." No, man, Top G, man, you got to check these countries out, man.
You have to. He said his glasses scream he a foreigner. You got to get you. They got so many good frames out now. You ain't gotta have no crazy frame. Get you some nice international frames.
He said, "My friend Raphael said the glasses let them know I'm a foreigner." Sometimes I wear my sunglasses. I mix it up, guys. I be mixing it up.
Yeah.
Okay. 99 said, "Is that what? Well, what said? Is that what they have? Is harder to get. Most of them cannot afford." Okay. Oh, okay. Can afford
electronics. So they'll still a phone because a lot of them don't have a phone. They're still electronics. Yeah.
Okay, they can be poured in the norm. Okay, I understand what he's saying.
Yeah. The same thing here. People steal for various reasons. They'll rob you for the fact that what you have, they don't have it, or they know it have street value, street money, black market value to it, and or the fact that they don't have it or whatever. They don't want to sell it to make quick money or like I say, they think it's easy. Who's going to it's just whatever their mindset is.
Yeah,
they rob for various reasons, and it's unfortunate, but yeah, I guess the same thing there. But yeah, you don't want to become a target. That's the thing. You don't want to be you don't want to become a target. Look at me. You wearing all the signs that they told you not to do. You doing all of them. No.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be a target.
Yeah. So we have learned a lot with this live, Philly. I think a lot of people have learned so much. We definitely have to come back. I know you have already been to a lot of places. What are the cities you covered in Brazil so far?
São Paulo, Salvador, Bahia,
showing pictures.
Raphael. I mean, no, I said Raphael. Recife, and now I'm in Fortaleza, and then I definitely will go somewhere else after this.
Okay, so definitely got to check back in with Philly Dom as he continues to cover more cities and more areas in Brazil. Of course, he has the interviews and several other interview coming up with the local or the lady who has been there from the States.
Vanetta. I got another
14
interview coming out
years.
with her tonight, man. I thank her a lot, man. And also
she's
I gotta
really good.
She's really good.
She's
and
really
I gotta
good.
give a shout out, not to cut you off. I gotta give a shout out to Driz TV, man. He's the one that put this all together. He's the one that linked me up with her. I was in the city. I ain't have no idea she was here in the city, and I've never heard of her channel, and I've never seen none of her videos. But once he linked me up with it, then that's when I started doing my research and everything like that. So shout out to Driz TV, man. He's a content creator out of Louisiana. Right now, he's in Rio de Janeiro, man. So shout out to Driz TV, man. Shout out to him, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate Driz TV. That's my boy, 100 grand.
So make sure you guys follow King Solomon. The links, please post the links again because I know it kind of went up. The comments. If you could post them again for me, because all of my buttons here are not activated for some reason. But yeah, definitely make sure you guys follow
again, Mr. Dacus
on the
and Solomon. I mean Solomon. I mean Sama. Cheesy Sama. Post the link again as well, man. I appreciate you.
So make sure you guys follow me, man. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And we're gonna be back, man. I'm glad I did this with you. I'm glad that we came on, because that's how the magic happens. We come on and we make it happen. That's how we did it before, and good to be back
it again
on your platform again. You guys gotta check us out. If you come on my platform, you'll see I got older videos with him. I got videos with him several on my platform. We used to do this all the time back before, so they still up. So I've been on his platform a couple of times as well. So
maybe we need to try to do this once a week.
Man, it'll be great to do this once a week, and we'll come with different topics to talk about, and we'll just bring people more information and more awareness, and they loving it and they feeding back. So we got to pick a time where we can get a lot of more. This is a good group. I mean, to be this early and have this many, I think that
it's like 40-something people been on here.
People are getting up. Like now, people are starting to wake up more and more. Like I know the East Coast is 8:30, so this is the time everybody's starting to get up. So we got to pick a good time where we reach that crowd that's getting up there, getting up and you turn it on and they see that you're on. So we'll get it right. We'll get it right. But I think this was good though. I think this is a nice group.
This was definitely good.
Definitely good. I like the early morning folks, that's up.
Yeah, they're on their way to work. They drive it in their car. They
go to the gym before they go to work. People go at the gym. People. Everybody get up early. A lot of early birds.
They got something to listen to.
Yeah, I sub to you. Okay, thank you so much, Norman. You subscribe. I sub to. Thank you so much, Norman. Appreciate your subscription, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that's really cool, man.
I'm pulling through to try to see if we got any more questions that we can, get some more dialogue going here.
For sure.
What Raphael said. Raphael said earlier, it's easy to spot tourists in Brazil and basically everywhere else. All it takes is to close.
Yeah, to close. Yep.
I'm just scrolling through trying to find some. Okay, Mr. Dacus said he may need to post the title of his channel. Okay. I'm just scrolling through, reading every little comment. Okay. Wilson said, hold on, no, not that one. I'm going through the comments real quick. Hold on. Still going through. Trying to get a comment that, somebody answered. Okay, this is a good question. I can tell off of this one. Eunice Solomon was a universe. I'm calling him Una said, Philly, did you have to get on a plane to travel from Rio to Salvador Bahia? You can take a plane, but I've been taking buses. I've been traveling around via bus. I might take a plane eventually in Brazil, but I've been traveling around through the buses. But you can take a plane, yes. You can fly around through the plane. What I'm hearing from locals and what I'm hearing from foreigners that the prices of their flights within the country have gone up. So it's a little pricey to fly around through Brazil right now on a plane. It's a little pricey right now. So I think bus is a better situation if you have time. If you're only here for 3 weeks, man, you're gonna have to fly around because this is a big country. So Brazil is big like the United States, so it takes a while to get from place to place. So you need to take flights if you're going to be here for a short amount of time. You're going to be here for a long amount of time like I am, you can bust around with no problem.
Wow, amazing.
So hopefully I answer your question. What's this? Slamming? Some of these names they have. Universal Slam? You see the name? How you see the name? Oh, don't put the what up there. You see his name?
Yeah. Universal song. Universal.
Yeah, Sam. Let's see if we got anybody else.
I like what Rob L said. Is there political unrest there? I know you mentioned there's a new, prime minister, whatever the system
new president.
President, a new president there. Loon, what's his name is?
He said political unrest. I have not seen it yet. I know some people didn't want the new president to get in. Obviously, it's the opposition, but I haven't seen no political unrest where I've been. Brazil is a very big country, so that's like a wide open question.
Yeah.
But where I've been, have I seen people getting beat over the head and violent and hit with water hose and fighting because of the president situation? No. I've seen people argue over it, but I've never seen them come to no fist fight situation over the president situation. Where I have been. Once again, I repeat, Brazil is a big country. That's like it could be problems in LA and it might not affect nobody in New York City.
Right.
So that's how Brazil is. So where I have nothing, no, just arguments.
Well, thank you so much, Big Hog Yonkers, for subscribing. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, he's a vlogger too.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Buses are closer and more convenient. So that's what Newsman said, 99. Buses are closer and more convenient. So this is amazing. So yeah, hopefully all this is helping you guys. Philly Dom gonna definitely be traveling more throughout Brazil. Like I said, it's a lot to cover. And he definitely, if you check out his video, because I was on there looking at a bunch of his Brazilian videos, he definitely giving you a feel of the people there, the clubs, there's coffee shops. He be everywhere, and he talking to the locals, interviewing them, and he giving you a feel of how things are. And so we thank Philly for doing that, because I know before when he was in Dominican Republic and even in Haiti, you'd be walking down the street. And I was like, well, that's amazing, because you got right there. You are eyes and ears as you walking down the street and you stopping and talking to people. You stepping into the local businesses and stuff. It's like, wow, you right there. Like, it's like we right there with you. So it's really, really amazing to be able to have that type of insight to where you're like, oh, okay, it seems like pretty cool. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So thank you for that, because, man, you definitely help us. Before we get there, you got to know as much as you can about where you're going before you get there. So,
yes, indeed,
your platform, your channel is amazing to help us to be able to do that.
Okay, we got a question here. Man said, because your name is too long, man, but I'm gonna call you Man. Have you tried any of the beef there? I don't really eat red meat no more because I have high blood pressure. So I've been trying to stick to the diet. It ain't really high no more. It came down because I'm doing what I had to do to protect myself. But I've dipped and dabbed. One time I went out and my buddies were having steak. They gave me a little piece of the steak to eat. I want to try it out, and it was excellent. It was excellent. It was excellent. So what I hear from the people in the hostel and people that eat red meat here is good. But I barely ate red meat down here. All I eat is chicken and fish, and then sushi.
Hmm. Which is probably the same most places because rice sushi. I mean, you can't mess that up. I mean,
Yeah,
eating the basic sushi, you can't mess that up. No matter where you are. So just
no,
keep
you
it
can't mess
simple.
that up.
Keep it simple, and hey, every now and then we'll take a little risk on your food. Try something, locally and authentically local, just for the experience. But at your own risk. Hopefully,
Let me
make
see. I'm just
mistakes.
reading these comments, man. We'll stay on a little longer. Just okay. Big Hawk said, "PD, let me know when your birthday. I'm going to have something for you. My birthday's in July, so it won't be until next year. But I'll keep you posted." Mr. Dakey said, "So much wealth of information on this live for you guys to take notes from." Yes, indeed. We was trying, man.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to you, Mr. Dakey. Justin in Case Research. Shout out to my boy, man. What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? He said, "What's up, Philly? One of my Haitians, Sasua Creep, who just landed in Rio. What's his name?
Okay,
Who is he, man?
that's
Could
dope.
that be what's his name? Could that be man, what's his name? What's his name? Pudo TV? Who is it? Let me know.
That's dope.
What's his name? Just in Case Research. Yeah, everybody coming to Brazil now. Yeah, man.
We got to do something, brother, with all the world travelers, and all the bloggers for the travel. So we could put together a panel and have all y'all on at the same time. That'd be dope too.
I think you could do it, man. I think you'd be the man for that.
Yeah, I'll facilitate it. You connect me with them. We could we
I
could we could
connect you. All right, we
facilitate it.
do it.
Yeah, we
And
could do it.
yeah.
That way we
We're
can
gonna
have
get
a bunch of world travel bloggers on at one time. We do a panel. Boom. You guys can get a lot of great information about travel for sure.
all right. Oh yeah, Street. Yeah, Streets is there. Street Views. Yeah. He reached out to me. Yeah, he Haitian. Yeah, he there. He told me. He was on the live just now. I'm gonna try to link up with him. How long he gonna be in Brazil for? Case Research. How long he gonna be in Brazil for? I'm gonna definitely link up with him and have him hit me up via Instagram. I definitely link up with him. Case Research. How long he gonna be in Brazil, man? I definitely link up with him. Haiti to the world, another Haitian vlogger here. And shout out to Chap up in Sao Paulo, man. I'm definitely coming there to see you, Cap. That's another Haitian YouTuber here.
That is so
Definitely,
dope.
definitely.
Man, amazing. Amazing, man.
Any other questions you want to know about Brazil? Anything you want to know, King Solomon?
When is the best time to go? I know you said next month is summer, but when is the best time to be in Brazil?
I'm gonna say summertime because it's hot. You know what I mean? Because if you in like New York, if you in DC, if you in Philly, even LA is chilly right now. Where you at?
Yeah,
California is chilly right now.
yeah.
So I would say in a Brazil summer. This is their summer. I would say come here in the summertime,
Which is our winter.
which are winter. Yeah, you know what I mean. So this is perfect for you. The weather is perfect. The beaches are on and popping. It's a good vibe.
Amazing,
All
amazing.
right, man. Just research just answered the question. He said like 5 months, so I see him.
December
So
through April. December
Case
through April.
Research said, okay, best time? Yeah, December through April. I told you.
December through April. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
it.
Case Research said he said like 5 months. Cool vibes. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. So
That's
that's
what's up.
dope, man. So for sure, when you want to get away from the winters where you live at, you go to Brazil. Best time to go. You
Yes,
know.
indeed, man.
That'd be dope, man. I gotta make sure I'm able to go in the winter because California don't get too cold, but it
Uh-huh.
is cold here now. But it'll be good to go somewhere if you want to travel first of the year, like in January, and go somewhere where it's warm and nice. Brazil
Okay.
would be dope. So January would be the best time to go. First of the year, February, best time to go. Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah, because
That's it.
it rains a lot here when it's cold in winter, but by comparison, everybody want to come to LA because it's freezing everywhere else.
Yeah, yeah. LA, y'all got good weather. San Diego, LA, the weather is perfect. The weather is perfect. The winter times are chilly enough to wear a jacket,
Yeah,
but then it's like an Indian summer. During the day, it's hot, 70, 65, whatever you want to say. LA is perfect. San Diego is perfect, even better.
yeah, for sure. So you can adjust. You just dress in layers, have a nice little hoodie on, a pullover. You can adjust. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But at night when it get cold or early morning when it start to cool off. But again, if you lived in Philly, Chicago, anywhere in the Midwest, so in the East Coast where it's freezing,
yeah.
California, piece of cake. It's a piece of cake. So, yeah. But you definitely want to get away during those winter months. You want to go to Brazil, December through April. Go to
Wow.
Brazil.
Because Big Hawk said he working right now. I'm working right now.
He in
He
New
said he
York.
works. Yeah, in New York, it's 45 degrees right now, and it's cold as hell.
Man.
That's
Whew.
crazy. Shout out to you, Hawk. And Norman said, I have some Brazilian friends here in Columbus, Ohio. I didn't even know Brazilians was in Columbus, Ohio. So that's
Wow.
amazing in itself. I have been thinking about going with them. Yeah, you should go with them to Brazil, man. Definitely. Go with them to Brazil. Don't miss out on that opportunity, Norman. Go with them to Brazil. You will have amazing time. You won't regret it.
You must
Jake, what do you say?
exclaim. I'm in the Bay. No, I'm in Los Angeles, Hollywood, California, Los Angeles, not the Bay Area. No.
Not the Bay Area. That's San Francisco and
Yeah.
Oakland and all that. That's considered
Sacramento.
the
Yeah.
Bay.
Davis,
Yeah.
Berkeley.
Berkeley, all
No.
that.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
There we go. No, he in LA.
LA.
Okay. Case research said I found a cheap ticket to Sao Paulo. I guess he said Sao Paulo. Rio prices are crazy from Miami. I would fly to Sao Paulo, then take a cheap flight on Lampton. Or go to Rio de Janeiro. Yes, indeed, man.
Oh, we could definitely end on that. That's a good point. Cause I remember when I had went on a cruise
Uh huh.
and I went out of, down in Miami, the port in Miami. I had to go to all the cruises. And I didn't never travel to my first time going to Miami. And what I found out is that Fort Lauderdale is closer
Yes, and a lot
than
cheaper.
Miami, and it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And so, because a lot of flights wasn't going through Miami in time enough to make the boat, but I ended up going through Orlando because I didn't know Fort Lauderdale was
Fort
closer.
Lauderdale.
So I had to drive down like 4 or 5
Yeah,
hours,
baby.
and I could have just came in Florida. So he brings up a good point about how to go through San Pablo first to go to it because the hotspot area or the capital is expensive to go directly there. But if you go
Yeah.
down to the neighboring cities first and then commute, it's closer. So that's also when you're traveling, when you want to go somewhere that has a hot spot or what a lot of people are where it's more expensive to go there, you can go to a neighboring city that's close and that'd be cheaper for you to just commute over to there or so that's also good to know too about how to get somewhere closer
Yeah.
to that could be cheaper and easier.
And it's better to be honest with you. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. It's better to take the bus from San Paulo because the bus is like probably like 20, $30 to go to Rio, $30 to go to Rio. That's even cheaper than a flight, but it's like a 6, 7 hour bus ride.
Mm.
Oh, he said
Wow.
incorrect. You can take that as cheaper. And then Case said flights to Sao Paulo is like 600, and from Miami, whoa, I doubled up. You see that?
Yeah. 1,200, 2,000. Yeah.
From coming from Miami, that's
Yeah.
insanity.
Miami is ridiculously expensive. And then it's like you can't even if you found a Miami flight, it'd be full. That's how crazy it is. Like,
No, but it's the two different cities. He's saying if you fly to Sao Paulo,
yeah,
it's like 600.
yeah.
Sao Paulo to Miami, and then wow, this is
But
crazy.
Miami is always more expensive and difficult to fly in because it's really an international, hot spot. Like people from all over want to go through Miami,
Yeah,
so it's crazy expensive, and it's you got to be lucky. 6 hours, okay, real okay. Yeah, they coming in with their mess. They coming in. They up now.
yeah, they up now. So they up now.
They
They
up
up
now.
now. They up now.
Yeah, that's it, man, for sure. We appreciate it. It's a good topic, Philly, man. This was
No
great.
problem,
It's
champ.
great
No
stuff.
problem, champ.
We got to
We
come
come
back
glad
and
you
do
can be on
this.
here live with me because I know it's early out there in LA. What time is it in LA right now? Let them know, man, how you get down, man.
5:48 a.m.
Wow.
5:48 a.m. We doing an early morning with Philly Dom here on Philly Dom Road Travel Channel. So we excited to be here, man, in LA, and we happy to be with Philly Dom. Great topic. He's in Brazil, and good morning to everybody that's coming in, man. And it's just, man, I'm telling you, we had a great topic today. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back, and
Yeah.
we're gonna do more. And man, I hope y'all enjoyed this, man, because I know I have. I had a wonderful time. Thank you for having me, Philly Don.
Yeah, no problem, man. Let's see what they saying. They saying good morning.
Yeah.
Looking good morning. Just in case research. No. What did he say? Just in case research. That's my boy. He said my trip in October was 550 from Miami to Rio. Not the same this year.
Wow.
No, not at all. Then 99 said Hollywood is expensive and very old. You agree?
Well, believe it or not, they are gentrifying the Hollywood area, but
Uh-huh.
I say it's like 40, almost 50% old and new. There's a lot of new development going up in Hollywood, and I'm telling you, the price hike in Hollywood is just as expensive in expensive area because it's a prime area. It's Hollywood. There's a lot of history there. And a lot of people want to be there. Like they call it Hollywood because again, they have a lot of people that they want to be there, but they are fixing it up to where it is expensive to live in Hollywood for sure. It's being gentrified as we speak for sure. Yeah, but I can see what he mean by saying some parts still look old.
Yeah. Mr. Dakis said we gotta do this again, gentlemen. Yes, indeed.
Yes, thank you
Well, I
so
agree
much.
with you, Mr. Dakis. And then Kenneth said, would you recommend going to Salvador Bahia before going to Rio on the first trip to Brazil? Yes, 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 yes. Go to Salvador Bahia. Rio is nice. If anybody been to Miami or any place like that, Rio is nice. Obviously, it's all the hype and everything that people say, but Brazil has other beautiful places. Salvador Bahia, your money will stretch a lot further. Rio, everything is a lot more expensive.
Hmm.
It's more trendy and stuff like that. But Salvador Bahia is like, I don't want to say the real Brazil. That's kind of crazy to that because Rio is real Brazil. It's still Brazil, but it's more touristy. Salvador Bahia is not touristy at all. Not that many tourists go there. Tourists go there, but it's not known as a tourist destination like that. So you get the more feel of the people, the culture, the lifestyle. Rio is just more like the Hollywood. Like we're gonna talk about since he's
Hmm.
from Hollywood, the
Hmm.
Hollywood of Brazil. So
Wow.
it's gonna be a little different. But if
Hmm.
you want to taste the real how the real Brazilian live and everyday life, you got to venture outside of Rio and go to these other cities. And I'm not talking Sao Paulo or Florida, Napoli. I'm talking like let's go to like the Fortalezas. If you want to go to Belém, and you want to go to Recife, you know what I mean? Cities that are not too touristy. That's where you want to go. Bella Horizonte, places like that, man. Brasilia, just to get a real feel of how the people live in that country.
Wow. Somebody said they paid 6K a first class flight directly to Honolulu.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, see,
2021. That's crazy. Wow.
that was too much right there. They
Yeah.
What he say? I only write books. Okay. I see you, D Michaels. What's going on with you, champ?
Somebody asked for my IG. My IG is King_Solomon_ENT_. That's my IG on Instagram. My Instagram.
Mike, we see you in the live. I hear you. Real for YouTube brings views. Salvador is not much, nor Fortaleza. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna find that out when I get to Rio and I do some videos down there. I'm gonna see what the hype is and see how it does view wise. I hear you, Justin. In case research, appreciate you.
Wow.
He said that Rio, since I'm a YouTuber, will bring views, so it's better to go there.
Oh, you haven't been to Rio yet, J.
No,
Janeiro.
I ain't been to Rio yet.
Ooh. How
I've
far is that
always,
from where you are? How
where
far
I'm
is it?
at, man, flying probably like 3 hours flying, busing. Oh man, we talking. It's a nice little bus ride, bro.
Like a day trip, huh?
It's a nice little bus ride, man. I ain't gonna
Take about
lie to
8
you.
to 12 hours.
Yeah, it's a nice little bus ride.
So that's like a day trip. Okay.
It's a nice little bus.
Everybody's concerned about this election with this new president. It's how is the election for Brisbane Forest?
Yeah, because
They keep
everything was
saying,
all right. I mean, I didn't see no violence. You want me to tell you violence and stuff happened, and I saw it with my 2 eyes? No, I ain't seen none of that. I mean, obviously, people want their person to be in office. You know what I mean? I'm an outsider, so I don't have a say either way. You know what I mean? I can't vote for the president of Brazil either way. But so far so good. I think the person they wanted to be in office is in office. I think for the majority of the Brazilian, I think I'm not sure, but I mean everything is all right. I guess they just gotta have to deal with it now that Luna's in office. But I didn't see nothing. I recorded them going to the voting booths and all that. Everything's been all right so far from where I've been at. You know what I mean? Like I said, Brazil is a very big country. It's a lot of ground to cover.
mm, mm. Well, that's a good idea. Somebody just said, if you want to go to Rio de Janeiro, you want to take a night bus ride and arrive there by the early morning.
Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, that's what you do.
Sleep on the bus and then just be there in the morning.
Yeah. Michael
Oh
said you
man.
can't take a bus through the Amazon. No, you can't take a bus through the Amazon because you know, got the Amazon jungle here. Yeah, you can't take a bus through
Wow. So
there.
like the Aborigines area, like the Amazon.
Yeah,
Oh
man. Yep.
wow. Jeez.
99 said take a ride. Yeah. If you in Rio de Janeiro, I mean not Rio de Janeiro, but if you in Sao Paulo, yeah, you could just jump on a bus, take a night bus, 6, 7 hours, sleep the whole night. By morning, you there, you in Rio de Janeiro.
Now the Amazon is like the swamps and stuff, like it's forests and all that, right? And water.
Yes, yes.
Oh man. You don't want to take the swamps, no. Amazon through the
Yeah.
Amazon. I guess it's like an express route, a quick straight shot through the Amazon. It's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The alligators and everything else is in there. Man. Oh, they said they love the show. Big Heart. Thank you, Big Heart.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
We trying, man. I figure we go for 2 hours, man. Cause we
Yeah.
have 1 hour and 43 minutes, so we can just
All
hold it
right.
for 2 hours, man. That's
No, I
all right with you?
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, I'm glad to be here, man. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
having me. I know it's been a minute since we've been able to do this, but like I said, we used to do this before all the time. But we get back into it. We just reconnected, so we'll give you guys some back to backs
Yeah, definitely for
and
sure.
bring you some good topics. Also, we just gave the idea to do a panel. Like if we do y'all a whole panel of travelers, man, y'all gonna really love that because that's gonna be off the
Y'all gonna
chain
go
right there.
crazy.
We're gonna bring y'all a panel of the channels that we're gonna do on each person platform and just kill it. Kill a gang.
Oh yeah,
Gotta
for
get Philip
sure.
Dime up to 200,000.
Yeah, man. Try to get that 100,000 right now.
Yeah,
We trying, man. We trying.
we gonna help you reach there and bigger and better, man, even more, So that's the goal.
You see any other interesting comments in there that we can answer for them?
Well, they helping us try to get to Rio de Janeiro quicker. So they giving us all these different ways to get there. So I haven't seen anything
The
that
buses
I
are
would do because
tight.
I don't know about hire a puddle jumper. I don't think about a puddle jumper in a small plane. No, I don't know about, we're not doing that. But it's such thing as a puddle jumper though. So because everybody is saying it. So yeah, all those local ways to get there faster. But yeah, just take a bus overnight. Like I said, if it's a 12-hour, you just gotta anticipate your time of you want to be there during the day. So you gotta anticipate what time to leave where you are and how far it takes you to get there driving the bus. So if you want to be there, of course, early morning, if you have to leave in the late evening or early evening to get there through the night, to get there early, just got to anticipate that time with your bus travel. Or if it's a train, that'll get you there a little quicker than the bus will. But you can get there, and everybody got to go to Rio de Janeiro. You got the monuments that's there. It's a beautiful city. I was looking online at all the great monuments. You see the one behind me? I think that's in Rio de Janeiro. And the
Yeah.
infamous Jesus statue is in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, yes, it is. Kenny
Oh
said, like
man,
the
they liked the interview. Oh,
interview.
that interview was dope. I liked her, man. I liked that interview too. It was really
I
good.
got another one coming out tonight with her. I broke them into little segments because she gave so much information, man. Shout out to Vanetta. Shout out to her. So
Wow.
it was so much information, so much information, so
Mm-mm-mm.
much information, man. So I had to break it down into little segments, man, so everybody can, get what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's important, man, because they treat us differently everywhere, but it's similar. But you got to know how to get around it. But a lot of people don't like Americans, but a lot of people do. You got to know
Yeah.
that too. Everybody don't like Americans, but some people do.
Mhm.
Okay. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you, man. He just said the bus ride commute in Brazil is only worth it for the sightseeing. Flights are like 20 to 40 different compared to the bus prices. I hear you, man. Just research, man. How far is the bus ride from Fortaleza to Rio de Janeiro? How far is that bus ride? You can Google that for me and find out. I'd like to know that.
Amazon Fly. Oh, not Amazon Fly.
The only way to travel to Amazon is to fly. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Amazon to Fly. I got
Yeah, yeah. Because it's a jungle. It's a
you.
jungle out there trying to keep you from going under.
Yeah. it's really a jungle.
99 said there are no sites. It's mostly mountains.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. But somebody tell me how far is the bus ride from Fortaleza to Rio de Janeiro? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Yeah, they keep bringing up Rio de Janeiro, man. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
just a place, the capital, this place you have to go. It's like one of the main big cities, capital, whatever, and you gotta go. It's like you come to LA, you don't want to see Hollywood. You got to some places you just gotta go.
it's 2 days.
Wow,
Okay. Let me ask him something. Yo,
that's
Justin, man, you a smart dude, man. Is it a middle city between there that you can stop off to that breaks down like a good city to check on the way down? If somebody was going down there, is it a big city down there to check on the way down? Uh,
38 hours
Forty-eight,
Fortaleza.
Fortaleza. Is it a big city? Is it some city that a stop through city that's well known that's in between Fortaleza and Rio de Janeiro that's worth checking out? We just trying to piece something together, man.
Yeah, because that'd be cool. You could stop up in the city before you get to Rio
That's what I'm
and
thinking
enjoy that
about.
city for a
That's
minute.
what I'm thinking about.
You ain't gonna have to do
Because
all that
I'm older
travel.
now, man. That bus ride is a brutal, man. It's
It's brutal.
comfortable, but let me tell you the only problem I have with the bus ride. You need to take a shower. I, Like, cause it's brutal, man. But
No,
some,
you ain't got to explain to me. I did the
yeah,
Greyhound one time, didn't know what to expect. It was a 2-day ride. And that was the one and only time, my only experience that I had, and I
oh,
never
great,
would do a
do it again,
long
right?
again. I would never do Greyhound long haul again, state to state. Never.
Yeah,
It got to be somewhere like 8 hours. I think max 12. Like when you go at
okay,
6, you be there by 6 in the morning. So like, if it ain't nothing like that, I'm not going. But
yeah,
two
cause
days,
that's
I
the
went
only.
at 2 days. Didn't know what to expect,
Yep.
and it was brutal, brutal.
Yeah, man, that's the only thing brutal. Like when you take them 38-hour rides, you need to take a shower somewhere.
Man,
If I
and
could
they
break it
always
down,
have those Greyhound buses in the middle of nowhere or where
yeah,
nothing is, or it's like it's
yeah,
crazy. It's like, what are you,
yeah.
you know?
Like, what are
And
you
Chicago,
doing? Yeah.
Chicago is downtown Chicago. Like, what is the Nebraska somewhere on the highway where the cows at? I'm like, what in the world? Like why is Greyhound out here in the middle of nowhere? That's
Yeah,
crazy, crazy,
it's
crazy.
crazy, man.
Yeah. Oh man, thank you so much, Big Hawk. Appreciate you, brother. We got to get these two brothers up to 100K. Let's make it happen. Let's pass the word to other people about these brothers. Oh man,
Yeah,
thank you so much.
appreciate you, Hawk. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much, man.
so much.
Appreciate you. We see it. Uh, Case research say, yeah, there is a big city that has a beach that's Brazilian YouTubers
Make
make
cake.
cake. What's that city? I'm trying to find a halfway point. What city is that? What city is that? Case research. That's what Case said.
That is hilarious. You are Brazilian, man. Throw out the no
Oh,
shower. That's
okay.
American. I got used to it fast.
Case
That's funny.
research said just go to St. Louis and
Mm.
Belém and then catch a flight to
From
Rio.
Belen
The flight
to
should
Rio.
be cheap one way. Yeah, because I
Mm.
don't think nobody flying from Belém to Rio, so they can't put them flights up too high.
Mm.
A
Mm.
good idea, champ.
That's a good
Good
idea.
idea. He's a YouTuber too. On Case Research is a YouTuber too.
Wow.
He said just go to St. Louis and Belém. Yo, Case Research, you ever been to Belém? You been to St. Louis?
So
Let me know, champ.
those 2 cities you get to sooner before you reach Rio. You can stop at St. Louis and then Belém, and then
No,
go
no, they
far.
going up even further. It's even further north.
Mm. Mm.
That's further north, but that one of them, Luis, is like a reggae town or something like
Mm.
Brazilian reggae. I think originated there. Don't quote me on this. I'm only hearing what Brazilians telling me. It's a big town for
Reggae music.
reggae music and stuff like that.
Mm. Mm.
Oh man, we got a super chat in the building.
Oh wow, wow, wow,
Let me put this one up. Now I'm starting to put them up. Thank you for the 9.99 super chat,
wow.
Willie Lee. Love the con.
She said Fortaleza is not for the beginning travelers. Oh wow.
Yeah. Stop telling them about Fortaleza, por favor. It ain't for the beginning travelers. Keep up the good work. Yeah, because it's not. Thanks, Willie Lee Jones Jr. Thanks for the 99 super chat. Yeah, it's not a
Beginners
it's not a
travelers.
travel friendly city. It's not a travel friendly
Mm.
city. The
And why is that? What makes that? What makes it not a travel?
it's just hard to navigate from what I heard from Letta.
Fortaleza. Fortaleza. Wow.
She said that it's not built for travelers to come here because everything is hard, everything is difficult. So that's what the
Mm.
problem is with Fortaleza. She said
Mm.
the last 5 years people have been traveling there within the last 5 years, so it's not a big travel destination.
Gotcha.
So it's still new on that. It's still new on the travel platform as far as Brazil. A lot of people don't know about it and stuff like that. It's still not widely known. It's widely known among people in Brazil. It's widely known within people in Brazil, but it's not widely known. Thank you for the super chat.
Oh
Trust,
wow. All right.
$10 super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, Trust. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you.
It's my city in deep Brazil.
Okay, Willie said, Lee said, yeah. It's a different type of vibe, man. It's definitely a different type of vibe here, man. But I'm definitely gonna be coming back. Oh man, I got fly bothering me. I'll definitely be coming back to Fort the Laser. Yeah, but yeah, he is right, man. Willie Lee, you Jones Jr., man. He said it's not good for the regular Brazilian to know about this. I mean, the regular traveler. Yes, it's definitely different. It's definitely different.
Wow.
Cool vibes. Cool vibes.
No, it's good. It was good. This is all good.
This is
They up
good. Good.
now,
They up
active, and
now, man. They
they
up now.
up.
That's all right.
We got this like the morning show. This like the Breakfast
Yeah.
Club of Travelers. Like we got them up and going.
He said the Breakfast Club of Travel. I like
The
that. The
Breakfast
Breakfast Club of
Club of
Travel.
Travelers. So we
Yeah,
got them
because
up and
everybody
going.
tell me they like do your live later, but no, I do my lives whenever I feel like. Me and you was talking on the phone, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Yo, let's do the
let's do
live."
it. That's how we do before. Like let's do it. And that's the magic. That's when you have to do it. When you're feeling it, when it makes sense, and that's when the magic happens.
Oh yeah. How did you enjoy Rio Mar? I'm still here. I love it.
BMR.
I'm here. I'm in what you call it, man? I'm in Morales, man. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay. Trust said, if you want a different experience, go to the South. Okay, they are more conservative, not very open. Also, they are more fan. What do you say? More fans and oh, okay. That's the other president right there. They talking about. That's the one that's in office right now.
Draw
Bolsonaro.
Bolsonaro.
Bolsonaro. About
Mhm.
I've been
Bolsonaro.
Bolsonaro. They are very proud of their German and Italian roots. Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
okay, champ. Okay, I'll check it out. Okay. Then Case Research said for Laser is a hub for Europeans. Yes, indeed. They have better prices for Europeans departing cities. Aha. So it's probably good if somebody wants to go to Europe to depart out of Fort Laser. I got you. Got you. Okay. I hear you. Well, Case Research, you're giving some good advice, man.
Man, he got the good research
I'm
over there.
asking another question. D. Michael said, Dom, your huge friend was the asset. Got to have a bodyguard. Yes, indeed. He's talking about New Jersey Nomad, my boy New Jersey Nomad. We linking back up. We linking back up. He just works during the week. So that's why I moved around a little bit more. He would have definitely been right here with me if he could move when I move, but due to his work schedule, you know what I mean? He has to be stationary during the week. Here it goes. Willie Lee Jones said that's my beach spot, Morales. I got a condo at 450 Maria Mars across from Slave Freedom Monument. Now you got me wanting to find out where the Slave Freedom Monument is at. All right.
Yeah, that sounds
Before all that,
interesting.
when what's her name? Valletta. When Valletta comes back into town, because she went out of town right now. When she gets back, I'll definitely do them different historical sites with her. Slave Freedom Monument. Thanks, man. Thank you,
Hmm.
Willie Lee Jones, man. Thank you, man. You giving some good information, man.
Yeah.
And hold on, my boy Case Research. Just in case research, I got another question for you. Flying from Berlin, is it better to fly to Sao Paulo or straight to Rio? What's cheaper? What's the tickets looking like? What's the tickets looking like, Case Research? Just in case research. What are the tickets looking like from Berlin to Sao Paulo or Berlin to Rio? What are the tickets looking like, my brother? Let me know. What's going on? D. Michael said it's also good to make a new friend every new city in the police or military. He said make sure when you travel, make sure you get a friend in a police officer or a military friend. Make a at least as one of your friends when you travel. That's all right. You speak the truth when you step in the booth. All right. 99. What you saying, 99? 99 said around how much was the condo? What year did you purchase your condo? Uh that would go to Willie. How much was your condo? Willie Lee Jones Jr. Where you from in the States, man? You sound like you from the South. Willie Lee Jones Jr. You got like 50 names. Where'd you purchase your condo at? What's up, man? It's my boy right here. Yeah.
Good.
We got a
Right,
$5 super chat.
All right.
$5
Thank you.
super chat. D Michaels, $5 super chat. Thank you. Got to grease that machine. Tip the cops.
Just in case research got your answers right there. He got your answer.
Both cities are like 100 to 150 one way. Thank you, just in case research. You the man. I don't care what they say about you, man. You all right with me, man. I don't care what the other YouTubers say about you. You all right with me, man. No, ain't nobody say nothing about you. I'm just talking trash. Did you Google it? You just checked it? Because I'm probably gonna do that. Do that how you told me to do it. I'm gonna probably do that and then make my way back up this way. Because I definitely need to do more videos with Fortaleza in English. I need to do more videos with her. And I'm gonna push her to open her YouTube channel as well and do content because she had a channel and then she stopped doing videos, but that's all gonna stop now. Philly Dom is there. I'm gonna give her all the inspiration she needs because she has a plethora of information about Brazil. And she makes it so easy and simple to understand. Like Willie said, let me see what Willie said, man. He brought his house. Can you pronounce that house and can you pronounce that name? It's a Nango, 20 minutes from Fortaleza. I rent the condo when I touch down for the beach time. They want to know how much you paid for it, man. They want to know the real prices, bro. Oh, okay. I see where you at. Okay. Just in case, you got to give me that link too, man. Just you got my WhatsApp, right? Hit me up via WhatsApp. I know you got my WhatsApp number from when I was in the Dominican Republic. He said, okay, link with a Haitian brother from Sasua that lives in Rio over 10 years. I have met him last year in Rio. He is well known in Sasua. He is a plug in Rio. Negrito might have his number. Okay. Well, link me up, man. Link me up. Link me up with all that information just in case you search. Hit me up via Instagram so I can give you my WhatsApp if you don't have it. But I know you got. Thank you. I know you got my WhatsApp, Justin, man. In case research. Okay, and Willie, back on another topic. Willie said he paid $65K for the house, cash. See what I mean? See how stuff is different in these countries, man. You in LA, man. Where you gonna get something? Where you gonna get something like that?
That's not even that's a down payment on.
That's a down payment on a house.
Right here, so yeah. Wow.
65 cash. You hear that?
It was a big house. He had big house. It's a beach house, right? A beach house,
Yeah,
right?
man. Then he said you can get a good condo for 75K, but they have condo fees and you don't want to do that. And they had a condo fees. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, 99 said, I don't like the condo fees. And
Yeah, you gotta be aware of those condo fees.
okay. And then Fox said, Brittles, he said, owe me, shout out to you, Fox, man. Brittles praise Omies. What's going on with you, Fox? Hold on. Just in case the 75 wall apartment in Rio is 1 million US. Yes, indeed. You hear that? And Coca Cabana are like 1 million US. Wow. So say said I got it, and we are in the WhatsApp group. So leave me a message right now while we on the live. If you got my WhatsApp, leave me a message right now on the live, man, so I can connect with you, so I can make all this come together. Leave me a WhatsApp while I'm on the live right now, so I know what's going on. Yes, and hold on. Somebody hit me up. Hold on. Yes, indeed, my brother. More videos coming out with her. More videos, and we're gonna talk really soon. Okay, just in case, I just seen you. I see the message. All right, I got it, man. I got it. We're gonna talk a little bit when I get off the live. We'll talk for a little bit. All right. I'm back.
It's more expensive in Rio. The condos has cost $1 million US for a condo.
$1 million. You see that? I
Yeah.
told you it's Miami. It's Miami. It's LA, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier in the live when I was telling you it's like more Hollywood. If you
Yeah.
really want the real Brazil, you got to get outside of Rio and Sao Paulo and Florida, Napoli. Because I'm not the smartest guy in Brazil or the
Yeah.
smartest guy in the world, but I would bet, I'm not a genius, but I would bet that Rio, Sao Paulo, and Florida, Napoli are the three richest cities in Brazil. I don't know how I know this, but something tells me these are the three richest cities. Because when I was in Sao Paulo, prices was high on stuff. I mean, for US dollars, it was all right, but I was getting the same stuff in like other places for a lot cheaper, for a whole lot cheaper. Shout out to Bo Rakes in the building. What's going on, Bo Rakes? What's going on to you? This is a YouTuber celebrity, YouTube star. Bo Rakes, thanks for stopping through, champ. Where you at, man? I feel bad. When I was in Philly, I didn't link up with you, man. You was in Jersey. You was in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. That was my bad, man. Should have been no way that I didn't link up with you, man. But what's going on with you, Bo Rakes? What's going on with you? Where you at, man? Where you at? Where you at in the world, man? Where you at right now, man? Let me know. Bo Rakes is in the building. Shout out to Bo Rakes, man.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to
Oh,
Bo Rakes.
wow. Donated.
Thank you, Bo Rakes. Thank you, Bo Rakes. Thank you for the super chat. My hero, man. Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Bo Rakes, thank you for the $10 super chat, my brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you from the bottom of my YouTube heart. Man, cool dude, man. Oh, he said, I'm still in Cherry Hill. Still in Cherry Hill. Here in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, man.
Wow.
That's what's up, man. It should have been I should have went to go see you, man. I was in Jersey and I still didn't see you. I wanted to bring you to Philly. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted to bring you to Philly and go to Kensington. I wanted to come to Philly and go to Kensington Ave. I wanted to bring you there. Because I did a couple videos there in Kensington. I did videos all over the East Coast, that Northeast Coast, but I wanted to bring you to Kensington, man. Because what's his name was there with me, man? TMI Santiago. Shout out to TMI Santiago. He came from New York. Yeah, they told me, that you work on the military base. Yeah, I knew that. Everybody told me I'll be out here for another 6 months, man. But I'm glad you back in the States, man, because I know you was working overseas, man, in the Middle East and them countries. So I'm happy that you got a job opportunity back in the States, man. I know you feel a lot more comfortable being in the States. You got New York at your disposal. You got Philly at your disposal. Jersey's cool. You got Newark, New Jersey. You got Camden. And you in Cherry Hill. So and Philly is right there. That's the quickest place you can get to. Philly. And Philly's cool. You know, a little dangerous with all the shootings and stuff. But you go downtown, they got nice bars. They got nice restaurants, man. It's a cool place. Bo Ray said, man, just working and traveling, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Glad you could come on the live, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm in Brazil now, man. You know, I had to give Haiti and the Dominican Republic a rest, man. I was there too long, man. And, you know, I spent a lot of time in El Salvador, San Salvador, El Salvador in Central America. And you know, Belize as well. I spent a lot of time there as well. So just, you know, trying to, you know, check out new areas and new places, man. I'm having a good time here, man. I'm having a good time here. Brazil is definitely that spot, man. Definitely. I don't know if you've been here yet, Bo Rakes, but definitely when you get time, man, make your way to Brazil, man. Because I know you travel to a lot of different countries. So he said D. Michaels, G. He said, what's up to all you guys? Sky, salute.
Right.
We got Bo Rakes in the building, man. We got a YouTube legend here, man. This is my boy right here. Shout out to Bo Rakes, man. Appreciate you for stopping through, man. That made my day, man. That made my day, man. That made the live, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Bo Ricks.
That made the live, man. What do you say? Bo Rakes said, I follow this Black Traveler Dollar. Try to see where I am going to invest at next. I hear you, man. They say Brazil is a cool place to invest, but you got to be connected here. They say it's hard to do business here. You know, I talk to people in every walk of life, and they talk to me, and they say it's hard to do business here for an outsider, but you have to be like connected. But they say you can make money here as well. It seems like property get you over because we got a guy, Willie. Willie is in the chat. Willie Lee Jones Jr. to be exact, he was full name. He's in the chat, and he got property. He has property here in the Fortaleza area of Brazil. And he's paying like pretty good prices, man, for the property. He got a condo for $75K, and he got another property for $65K. So it's definitely a good market. So I would say, I'm not an expert or anything, but I would say property will be probably a good investment. Well, if you want to move your money around a little bit here. Willie Lee Jones said, okay, I'm going to Monta. I'm butchering these names. Monta. Because he said Ecuador this weekend for a week. Have you ever been there or know anything about it? No, I ain't never been there, and I don't know much about it. I could do some research, but I ain't been there. I don't know much about it. I'll be lying to you if I did. And Kenneth said, how do you make Brazil work? Is your Portuguese that good? No, my Portuguese is not that good, man. I just been traveling so long. I have a gift, man. I'm not even bragging. I can adapt to anywhere I'm at. My language skills of other languages are not that strong. Spanish, I'm getting a lot better at it because I'm around a lot of countries, Spanish-speaking countries. I go to a lot of Spanish-speaking countries, but I'm just finding my way, man. I just know how to maneuver, man. I have a gift, you know what I mean? Every now and then you find somebody to speak English, but I use Google Translator. I use the Spanish that I know here in Brazil, and it helps me a lot, but it doesn't more than you talking to them in English. If you talk to them in English, they don't have a clue, but I've been doing it so long, I just adapt to my environment, and I know how to do it. Probably would get super frustrated. You know what I mean? Even when I go out and about, like if I know what I need, so I already like Google Translate it, whatever, and I screenshot it. So I saw the taxi drivers, I saw the Uber drivers, I saw the lady at the restaurant what I want to eat. So I already have a little system. But for the average traveler, it could be probably a little hard for them. They probably like frustrated about a lot. So it's just a system. You have to come up with some kind of system. But the best system is to learn the language, and that's more easy said than done. Like you just can't just one day pop up and know Portuguese, but you can learn some phrases and some sayings that could get you by. And you can always have that Google translator on deck and use it as you need it. I hope I answered your question. But Ray said Colombia is where I want to buy next. I want to get a hostel out there. Man, you get a hostel anywhere in Colombia, man, you're gonna make money. Medellin, you get it in Medellin, what is it? Cali, get a hostel there, you're gonna make money. You get a hostel in Cartagena, you're gonna make money. But a hostel is definitely the business. I'm in a hostel, right? I'm doing this live from the hostel. I'm one of the few YouTubers that do hostels. Even if the channel blows up and I make millions of dollars in the next couple years, I'm still gonna do hostels. I'm gonna still do hostels. This is what I do. Every now and then, I'm gonna be in an Airbnb, but hostels is just, I don't know. I feel comfortable with that. Like anything you need, you get. You can talk to anybody from all over the world. They give you information because when you're in a hostels, people from Germany. I was talking to guys from Germany last night. People from Sweden, Denmark, people from Brazil. That's from other parts of Brazil. So you get intel about traveling and property, investments, where to travel to, where not to go, where it's cheap, where it's expensive, what's not cheap, it's like a travel lab. That's why I like hostels. When you're in an Airbnb, you by yourself. When you in a hotel, you by yourself or whoever you brought with you, whoever you meet. But definitely in hostels, I meet a lot of people. I've gained like 100 friends just being in hostels. Then some people say, "Oh, Philly, you too old to be in hostels." It don't matter if you're 18 or 80. I've met old people here. I've met young people here. It's a good way to learn the lay of the land when you travel to go in a hostel. It's just you ain't got to stay there the whole time. Go there 2 days, meet a couple people, 3 days, and then get an Airbnb or something. Kenneth said hostels is like being a rapper in the hood. The minute you move out the hood, you lose all your material. Yes, indeed. Yeah. You described it the best. They have gave me so much ideas for content. I have got so much content just being from them. One of my videos is doing good right now. I was drinking at the common area with a whole bunch of people from the hostel, and then we all went to the club, the Samba Club, and I started recording. And that content is like one of my strongest content right now. The video is moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. I wouldn't have got that if I was in an Airbnb. I wouldn't have got that if I was in a hotel. And then when a hostel is, you don't have to travel alone. You can always travel in packs, and there's always somebody that's staying in that hostel that's from that local country, especially here in Brazil. Brazil is so big. A lot of people, most of the majority of people in the hostel are from Brazil. That is from like Salvador Bahia, Sao Paulo, Florianópolis. They're from another region. So when you go out, some of them do speak English, so they can help you and communicate with you, and it makes your trip a lot more easier. Trust me on that, man. I speak highly on hostels. A lot of people look down on it. Bo Rakes by that hostel, and in Colombia, I'll be one of your guests all the time. Brian J said, I wanted to move to Brazil. Is there a minimum amount you guys would take with you if you want to live in Brazil with no immediate job or money following you? I mean, if you retired or something, man, I don't know how wealthy you are, or, I would say if you could get a hold of 3 to 5,000 a month, you should be comfortable in Brazil, man. And if you got way more money than that, I mean, it's a lot better. But if you got 3,000 to 5,000 a month, I guess that would make you comfortable. You wouldn't be like wealthy, but you could survive comfortable with 3 to 5,000. 3 to 5,000 a month, you should be comfortable in Brazil with 3 to 5,000 a month. Anything after that, you should be balling. Remember, the money is 5-1. The money is 5-1. Oh, then Willie said, "Yeah, get a remote job first, Mr. Bryant. Don't ever trust the lump cash." He said, "Get a remote job. You laugh. I could tell him to be a YouTuber. If he's gonna be here in Brazil, he can YouTube his daily life. But yeah, get a remote job, something online. I have a friend right now. His name is
Teach English.
Teach English. My buddy, his name is Master Wayne. He does Amazon Arbitreo, which is an online Amazon store. And he been doing videos on my channel for a while now. And that's another job opportunity for you. That'll get you a remote job that you can do online, and you can make money that way. You can like my boy said, King Solomon, teach English. It's a lot of ways. But yeah, Willie is right, man. Don't depend on that lump sum. Anything could happen. He said keep that as a net. Live off the remote money. Yeah, so get some kind of job that you can get online. D. Michaels is saying something. This must be in Portuguese. I don't know everything you're saying here, but something about English and Portuguese. Shout out to D. Michaels.
Yes.
And then Ryan said, thanks. Yeah, he gave you even better advice than I did. Yeah, get a remote job. Everybody I met down here that's living here in Brazil, the Americans that I've met here, the few that I've met, all have remote jobs. All have remote jobs. All have remote jobs. All of them have remote jobs.
Now, have you been to the beaches yet? They said the beaches are amazing.
Oh, yeah. You can just go back in my content. Yeah, the beach culture here is on a whole nother level. Like the beach culture, whole nother level. Like all they want to do is go to the beach. If you want to hang out with a female, all you gotta do is say, "I want to take you to the beach." She's down with that. All they want to do is play music, dance on the beach, play beach sports games, and swim in the ocean. That's all they want to do. Like the beach culture is on another level you cannot imagine. It's on another level that you cannot imagine. And then Justin Case Research said, when you go to the beaches in Rio, you will never want to go back to Colombia. I already know, man. I've been on beaches in Fortaleza. I've been on Salvador Bahia. I sneezed there. Yeah, Salvador Bahia, off the charts. You 100% right, Justin. Case Research, you 100,000% right. It's off the charts. You 100% right about that. I'm going to have to agree with you over and over and over again. I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. And then just in case research said, at this time, there is barely, hold on, let me get another one. Just in case you said, at this time, there is barely walking room. You will feel like one of the fattest persons in the country. Oh, man, I hear you, man. Thank you, man. D. Michaels, what's going on? He said, what TF? Beaches. Really? Do you ever know? What do you think? Dom's work?
Yeah, like, he going to go to the beach.
Yeah. I go to the beach when I can. Then he said, hours and hours of beaches. D. Michaels said, and then Big Hawk said, I'm on break right now. What's up, Big Hawk? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Got to bring you on one of these lives, man, so we can talk and you can give your experience and everything that's going on with you, Big Hawk. Yonkers natives. Shout out to DMX.
For sure.
Shout out to Mary J. Blige. And what's the Locks? I know they
definitely got to come back on real soon. Make sure you guys follow King Solomon Entertainment. And Philly Down, we got to do this again real
man.
soon.
This worked out perfect. This was on a whim, man. And thank you for pressing me, man. You called me. Just keep reaching. I wish you had WhatsApp, man. You're making it harder for yourself.
I have to learn how to work it. I don't have
it's easy, man. All you got to do is download it. All you got to do. Or You in
I
LA,
have
man,
it.
go to a computer store. Go to
Get somebody that show me from the computer
yeah,
store.
they just do it for you. Because all they gotta do is take your phone, download the app. After they download the app, it's already gonna be connected. They're gonna say what number you want to use. You use your California number, and it's done. Because if you're gonna be international, you gotta have WhatsApp. Everybody international has
No,
WhatsApp, man.
even everybody, even locally for the radio station, they use WhatsApp because they give you a Google number and
Yeah,
everybody use it. Yeah,
yeah, man. That's the way to go now, man.
yeah, yeah. I gotta get it because I got a couple of international interviews. They was like, I'm on
Yeah, and
WhatsApp,
they, and
and
the
I
only way you're gonna be able
yeah,
to deal with them, they can't call you direct.
right,
It's lucky that you called me and I got that text me now. I got the text me now.
yeah,
Most people don't
but
know about text me now, so
yeah.
you got WhatsApp is big everywhere, man. It's
No,
big in
that
the school, big in the
I'm sitting on
neighborhood.
right now some good international interviews, and they say they got WhatsApp. I'm like, I wish I knew how to work it because I've been trying to
But
learn
it's
how to
easy
work
to
it.
work it. I think you're an older brother like me, so you scared of technology. You gotta have like a young cousin or a niece or a nephew or a neighbor, somebody that's computer savvy. They gonna do all you do is upload. All you gotta do is upload it. It's real easy. It ain't hard at all. It's like zero hard. You just upload it onto your phone. It's an app.
No, I tried to mess around with it, but again, I didn't figure out how to use it. But I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
trying.
Or you go on YouTube and
Yeah, YouTube good.
get one of them tutorials and see what they can show you about it.
Yeah,
Let's answer some more of these questions. But yeah, you missing out with some money on the table, man.
I know,
Interviews on the table, man.
I know. International ones too, with big
Yeah.
followings.
Yeah, he said, WhatsApp you use your phone number. It works via internet. Yep. A lot, but you ain't the only person. A lot of people in the States don't know about it. People in the States don't know about it. A lot of people in the States don't know about it unless they travel. Big Hall said that brother is from another mother, but we got to get these guys up to 100 and more.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yes, indeed. But we agree.
Yeah,
Just in case research said, oh, D. Michael said, just in case research, his walks on the beach show so much trim. Yes, indeed.
mm.
Yeah, I did a couple videos, man. King Solomon, you got to see them, the videos, King Solomon, the ones I
Yeah,
did on the beach. Oh, man, you'll see a lot. Oh, man.
yeah. I gotta walk
I
through
ain't do
that.
one in a couple days because I was trying to, I try to mix up the content, man. That's why I'm so grateful that I met Letta because she has knowledge and information. When we travel as YouTubers, they want you to have all this information and knowledge about all these different places. I can get on Google and read a whole bunch of stuff and then act like I know what I'm talking about. But I'm more organic. I'd rather interview people that's there that really know what's going on and give the real feel because that's their city or their place where they're at. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah,
Man, this is a long live now. I didn't realize it's all 2 hours and 30 minutes almost.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anybody else, man? Any questions, anything, man? We probably gonna end this. We supposed to end it at 2 hours and we kept going. Let's see what Just Case Research said. Real content will get you. Okay. I try to be real careful with the real content. I mean, remember, when you do content, you can record it, then you just edit it out.
Yeah.
Edit what's not there. He said it gets you demonetized. No, you can edit it out, man. No, you have to definitely go back and edit it out. But yeah, King Solomon, they wear nothing on their beaches.
Oh, I
They
didn't
wear
know that. See,
nothing on their beach. I'm telling you, King,
okay,
I ain't seen nothing like this in my life.
okay. Well, that's what he was referring to. I didn't get the in the
Yeah,
window. I didn't get the
yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
too much booty. Yeah, he
We
ain't told
call it
me.
here. We call it new beaches here, but what they call it over
Yeah.
there?
No, they had their clothes on. Obviously, they probably got some new beaches here. But the
Okay.
girl, it's like the girls wear the ladies, the women, they wear the skimpiest outfits they can wear.
Oh, so their bikini, their beach attire is real skimpy. I got you. Got you.
Yes, man. Even a fat chick can wear like skimpy stuff. Like they not scared about their bodies. Like you don't have to be all buffed and ripped up. I mean, it is a big health culture here to be ripped and buffed and all that. But Yo, they be skimpy. Like I ain't never seen nothing. I ain't Brazil, man. I ain't seen nothing like this, yo.
They don't be
I've been
wearing
to
it.
Dominican
They don't
Republic,
be,
I've been to
they don't
Haiti,
be
I've been
wearing
to
the cover up
Jamaica.
wraps or nothing.
Yeah, man. I've been to Miami. I've been to some places, man.
Miami's hot too.
Man, yeah, but man, this is on some other level, man. Don't get me started about Brazil and beaches, man. Oh, that's a lie within itself. Yo, they don't care, man. I'm like, damn, man, you ain't wearing nothing. Let me talk to you all in your face. You looking at the lady like, oh man, what you wearing, yo? Like, wait, how'd you wear, yo? But he's right, man. King Solomon is right. I mean, King Solomon, Justin Research is right, man.
Hmm.
And D. Michaels, see what D. Michaels said right here. Give me beach attire. Yeah, real. They go bare. Oh, whoa. He said bare chest. I told you, yeah. It's experience, man, down here, man. This is definitely experience. 99 said nudity is nothing in Brazil. It's like a handshake. Yeah, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't lying, man. They are comfortable with their body. You could be fat, skinny, whatever. I'm telling you, I seen big chicks with bikini, little skimpy. I'm like, come on, girl. Like you wearing that, like for real, like, come on, yo. But it's comfortable and nobody's cracking jokes. And like, if you were in the States, somebody would probably pay you to put clothes on, like. But the hair, like their sexuality and like feminism, feminist, what do you got? What's the word, man? What's the word? Feminist, like feminism, like they real sexy.
Yeah,
like,
feminism. Yeah.
Yeah, they really confidence, like it's crazy. We say YouTube and Elgo can't comprehend Brazilian beach life. Yeah, you almost can't comprehend it. It's crazy. He said, right, beaches, these guys does not even realize. Yeah, they don't. He's saying y'all don't really realize or understand. You got to come and see this or watch a couple of my videos or Rami Travels video. Is a YouTuber named Rami Travels or Check in Effect. See these dudes on the beaches in Brazil. Look at their videos. Look at their videos. Look at their videos. Crazy, 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 crazy madness. I'm like 1 block away from the beach too, man. I'm gonna go there today and record. They gave me inspiration to go record today. I'm recording today on the beach, man. So y'all can see this man.
You remember when he talking about what D. Mike was talking about when you walk with your bodyguard? You remember that day?
Yeah. He's talking about my boy, New Jersey Nomad.
Okay.
He from Jersey. That's my boy right there. He said the girls always melted. Yeah, man. You get a lot of love. Like, you know how in the States it's hard to talk to females and stuff like that. But here, like, man, you get a lot of love. The females ain't scared to talk to you and approach you. And like, it's a whole different vibe, man. I've been approached a couple times by females here. Usually in the States, even if they like you, the States is so whack with that. Like, even if they like you, the female won't approach you. You ever met a female and then later on you talk to them and they're like, oh, I liked you. I saw you a while ago, but I was scared to approach you. Like, hey, no, man, they will talk to you.
Mm.
It's a whole
the bigger, the more confident.
Yeah, I told you this is a whole different beast.
A bunch of Moniques down there. Huh?
Yeah, they don't body shame. Brazil is bigger. The bigger, the more confidence. Yeah, they don't body shame down here. I'm telling you, man. I seen big dude, fat dudes in speedos. Like, come on, bro. Like, and nobody laughing. In the States, oh man, they clowning or somebody gonna tell you, come on, you should have came out like that. Either they're gonna clown you, either they don't clown you personally, they're gonna be laughing behind your back. Like, look at this guy. Like, they're gonna get a good kick off of you. But here, no, man. The people chilling, man. Okay, Big Hawk said I did some stuff on Africa and I did some things on all about Baker. If you want to check it out, okay, I'll check it out. We family, Big Hawk, you know that, champ. Can't believe we had Bo Rake stop through, man. That was big right there, man. Bo Rake stop through, man. That was big. D. Michael said, I got picked up by a black U.S. Marshal at a bar once. She rode. Oh, wow. I ain't going to read the rest of that. Just in case research said I feel more at home in Brazil. Yes. Just in case, you're 100% right. How we were talking about how black foreigners are treated in Brazil, but I actually feel at home. This is one country I've been to. I felt at home right away than anywhere else. And just in case research has been to a couple of countries. Don't hate, but I fit in the DR as well. But I feel more at home in Brazil than I do feel in the DR. Because the DR, man, you know, we got to throw it out there. Some Dominicans don't even think they black. Just in case research. You got white girls here in Brazil that tell me they black. I remember I was hanging out with this one white girl, white Brazilian. To me, from the eyes, you know, the way we trained in the U.S., she looks white to me. Because you can tell about the girls that are mixed, they're light-skinish, and you can say, okay, one parent might be white, the other parent might be black, or grandparents is mixed, so they got, but she looked like a typical white girl from like San Diego, from the Valley, Riverside, California, Marino, typical white girl from there, you know what I mean? But she said, yo, I'm black. But she broke it down like one of her parents, grandparents was black, so she had black in it. So she, if you got a little bit of black in you, you consider yourself black here, I guess. But she was like, she identified with being black. She could dance, she could sing, but she identified with being black. She said, no, I'm black. When people ask me what I am, I'm black. But if you look at it, she looked white.
Yeah. And here, what that happens is white people trace their roots and how they have black. They won't tell you. It's like they
shy away from that. They got 20% black or 25% black.
Or less.
They gonna tell people they white.
Yeah, they white.
They ain't gonna.
You can't tell by looking. They're not gonna say, "Oh, I got black blood in me."
Yeah. Or my great grandpapa on my mom's side was black.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna tell you that. But here they have a different type of pride. With the black culture here.
I'm gonna check out in a minute, and I really appreciate you guys. I'm coming right back on here real soon. Soon we get a date going. We're gonna come right back and we're gonna do that panel real soon. It's on and cracking. It's on and cracking for sure. So appreciate you guys for having me, Philly. Thank you guys so much. Everybody who subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. King Solomon Entertainment on YouTube, Solomon Davis on Facebook, and I put my Instagram on there, King_Solomon_ENT_ on Instagram. So thank you guys, man. Make sure you guys follow me, and we'll be back, man. We're gonna keep this going for sure.
Yes, indeed. I'm about to get off the live with you too. We're just gonna answer this last question. You see what he said? Just in case research said, in all my travels, no woman has ever treated me like they did. I will update when I hit Africa.
Oh wow!
You hear that? I told you that it's a special. They special here in Brazil. Been a lot of places.
Wow.
Yeah, really down to earth, real friendly, real kick back. So we about to end this live. Justin Research. As soon as I get off the live, I'm gonna call you up, champ. I'm gonna call you up as soon as I get off the live. I'm gonna light you up. And we're gonna talk real quick. All right, just in case research. And Solomon, you the man, dog.
You the man, dog. Thanks for having me. Thank you for having me. This is amazing, man.
Appreciate you, man.
No, I have not been to Brazil yet, but it's definitely on my list for sure. I'm coming.
Yeah. And we'll talk later too as well. I know you might have to take care of some other obligations. I know how the LA life is. I know how the Cali life is, man.
Yeah.
That's my home when I'm not traveling. It's California, so
That's it. For sure. Appreciate you, man. And I'll be on here real soon. Thank you guys for all the love and the support and for subscriptions, man. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna be letting you know real soon. Let me know, Philly, next time you want me to come anytime, man.
Man, I think we should do another one tomorrow morning, man. I don't know. We'll talk about it. I think we should do another one on the late.
It's nothing for me. It's nothing for me. Call me, let me know. It's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, make it happen.
So this was a good vibe, good chemistry, man. And thank you for being on me, man. Being on me, I appreciate that.
Oh man,
Because I'm
I thank
having
you for
weak
calling me.
sometimes.
You called me at
Yeah,
the right time. I'm glad you called me when you called me because I'm like, okay, let's do it.
yeah, it's ready to go.
That's it, man. Okay, man. Have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Hit me up. We'll get it going.
Peace out to
Peace.
the chat.
Thank you
I'll
guys.
see you
All
guys
right.
in the next one. Peace, love, and happiness. We'll talk real soon and more videos to come.